All right, Timmy, are you alive? Did the sickness take you? I'm still here, guys. Still breathing, but maybe not for long. We'll see how this goes. Rolex just did something huge, massive, breaking news from the Submariner book. I mean, I thought it was going to be interesting. Little did I know, little did I realize it was going to be this interesting. Boom, I'm still in Greece. God damn it. What is today? Friday or Saturday? Hopefully it's Saturday. Tomorrow, if okay, I got some Tylenol over here. Okay, I'm gonna pop some Tylenol to get the show started. This is the uncoated one, so the roommate, I think, got some leftover Tylenol from. Oh, well, I'll talk about that. Never mind. We bought some at the airport. Uncoated Tylenol. It's bitter. It's nasty. It's vicious. But we gotta persevere. We gotta talk about this mind-blasting news. We have to figure it out. Why did the Rolex do it? Why did they disclose this secret information? Whoa, speaking of secret information, Dr. Bob's Nightmare, $5 super chat. One super chat for the haters. Hey, shout out to all the haters and the snowflakes. The snowflakes. Man. Shout out to the soy boys that can't handle Timmy. You can't handle me, guys. I'm too hot to handle. Like a hot potato. Bringing all the latest breaking news, unfiltered, uncorrupted by any outside forces. We're not bending the knee on this show to anyone. Period. All right, let's cut the music. All right, okay, here we go. Guys, if anybody wants to join me on the stream, the link is pinned in the chart. I'm gonna ask you guys some questions, all right? We're gonna do some Q&A, all right? We're gonna do some Q&A. I've got the leaks. Timmy's got the leaks, baby. That's right. That is right. And you know, there's no better watch to start the leaks with, you know, talking about the leaks, than the infamous Rolex Hulk. All right, here we go. I'm gonna pull it up. This is gonna blow your guys' minds. This is so crazy. When I saw this, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe they're showing this information. Why would they do it? Why would Rolex do it? Wait a second. I can't block information out. What the F? Hold on a second. How does this work? Oh, okay. I can do it. No, I can't do it like that. So what the hell? Okay, well, look, this is what I'm gonna do. Let me see here. I can do something. I want to cover some stuff up, as to not reveal it, but for some reason, these is JPEGs. Okay, give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Okay, well, before I pull it up, okay, try to take a guess. How many? Take a wild guess, guys. How many Rolex Hulks do you think Rolex has produced over the years, right? In its entire production run, right? So I think they've been making Hulk for about 10 years. And what do you think? How many of these watches do you think the guys made? Huh? That's a great question. How can I want to show the stuff without doxing the numbers. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it like this. Okay, I'm gonna have to just, oh my God, I'm gonna have to delete some stuff here. A second. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, just give me a second, guys. This is tricky, very tricky stuff. Okay, you know what? Forget about it. You know what? Look, I'll just reveal it. All right. I can't, it's not working right now. It's not, the whole thing is just not working out right now. So we're just going to reveal the information. All right. Hopefully that makes you guys happy. We'll start, we'll just crack, this Pandora's box open. I got so many more to show you that I think revealing how many Hulks are out there is not a big deal. I'll show you guys more watches. Here we go. Boom! There you go. You wanted to see it? There it is on the screen. Full screen. Let's make it bigger, fatter. Here we go. Make the size a little bit bigger. It's very tricky to do it on one screen. And by the way, guys, I'm still in Greece. Here we go. Boom. There you go. Thank you, Dr. Bob's Nightmare. This revelation is dedicated to one of our great supporters in the WhatsApp group. He found these documents. He actually pre-ordered the book himself. There you go. There you go. 228,710 Hulks out there. That's insane. It's so insane because, and if you think, it's mind-bogglingly large quantity. Um, when you compare the Hulk to just regular black dial, and the black dial is, I have that one, right? The one above it, the what's it called? The reference there, the 116610 LN. Right, so this is just a regular black dial Submariner. There's 400, there's a 414,905 of those. So there's twice as many of the black dial Submariners than there is the green ones. Now, if you were to ask me, I would have said, that there's like maybe 5% of the Hulks compared to just the black dial. But there's twice as many of the black dials than the Hulks, which kind of makes the Hulk not really that special. Not special at all. I mean, it's just they made so many of them. What the F? Derek M, thank you so much for being a member for 21 months. No, this is production in the entire lifespan of the model. Okay, so this is how many of these watches there are out there in total, out in the wild. Over 10 years, Rolex has produced 228,710 Hulks and 414,905 black dial Submariners. And I got the numbers for the rest of the Submariners as well. Um, Let me get your opinion. What do you guys think? Seeing these numbers, these are high numbers. Um, when you think when it's put this way, a watch like the Seamaster, No Time to Die, right? The Omega Seamaster Titanium. The what's the movie that is from? Quantum of Solace? No, cause no. Anyways, um, there's like 7,000 of those up there, and I thought like, well, 7,000 is not limited at all. But when you kind of compare it to the Submariner Hulk, mind you, there are far more different kinds of limited editions from Omegas, right? Omega makes like fucking, you know, um, I think if you take all of the Omega limited editions and you put them all together in one ball, you'll get as many Hulks. By the way, I'm in Greece, pushing Greek water right here. Pushing Greek water, Samaria, Samaria, Greek water. We're pushing water in Greece, guys. It has to be done. The water needs to be pushed no matter where. ZM444 says, have a look at the numbers of 116619. It's very surprising. Oh, we're getting there, right? We're not gonna rush. Well, let's also retract back here a little bit. Say hi to all our cool viewers like Tuomo and Daniel Katz. Hopefully he's still alive. Oh, wait a second. He's in the back room. Hey, Daniel.
Oh my God, is that me? Oh my
Oh
goodness,
my
it's
God.
me.
Where? Oh, you're out and about in the hat that I don't like. But
Oh,
hey, it's all cool.
I'm at
It's your
the
choice.
I'm at the Para Cafe. I'm just gonna. I don't want to dox the
Wow.
Para Cafe. Maybe I can show it because it's a good cafe. Is that okay?
Let's promote it. If it's a great cafe and you want to
Okay.
promote it, no problem with doing
Th-
that.
That's the
Let's
cafe.
see it. Let's
You
see it
see,
here. Let's see. Oh, yes.
and this is the
Terra
goodies,
Cafe.
and these are the
Wow.
goodies.
Oh, they got
Just
the
like
cakes. They got the cheesecake,
you were in
tiramisu.
Greece, but this is
Careful with the
Turkish.
tiramisu. It's gonna make you really horny, Daniel.
Yeah, I already had the tiramisu, so never
Oh,
mind.
oh no.
Yeah, too late. Too late. I already got the
It's an
tiramisu.
aphrodisiac. Did you know
Some of
that?
my friends, but I don't want to keep them private. So yeah, I did. I did tell them my tiramisu addiction.
Oh,
They know already.
it's an aphrodisiac,
Yeah,
man. You gotta
yeah,
take it easy on
yeah,
that
yeah,
stuff, you
yeah.
know? But that's why
So
all the girls are fawning all over you anywhere you
I don't
go.
know about that.
It's that
It's very
energy. They can sense it, you know?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey
So
Daniel. Uh-huh.
go ahead. What were we gonna say?
No, no, you go ahead. You tell me.
No, I just came on, so I don't know what. Again, it's about how many Rolexes are around, but I just want to. I don't know if we're allowed to say anything about something that's going to be launched in a little while in LA. Are you ever going to just give it a slight nudge of a comment about it, or it's got to be keep set secret until that
Are you
launch?
talking about the app?
Yeah,
The
yeah,
secretive app?
yeah, yeah.
Well, what do you want to know about it?
No, I mean, I'll talk to you off the show about it. It's okay. It's a nice thing. Keep it quiet until the time comes. So it's fine.
Well, if you have any kind of secret questions, kind of behind the scenes
More
secret
of a
information.
secret question, a secret statement, and like people, like I want to confide something, but not to my trolls out here. So
Ooh, like you want to invest? Is that what you
no,
want to
no,
do?
no, I'm not able
Oh,
to
well,
invest really.
well,
Not at this point.
Daniel,
Yeah.
Daniel. I mean, if you did want to consider becoming an investor, maybe I could have a conversation. We could put some of
Uh
that inheritance money you got to some good
no,
use.
I'm tied
You could
in
maybe
already with.
maybe that's how you win the lottery.
Well, we'll discuss this later because I got to keep on a tight thing right now, and
Uh-huh.
I can't go punching in. Who knows? I can't never say no, right?
Never say
But
no, no,
never
no,
say
never
no, right?
say
But
never. If you
yeah,
want to become an investor in
yeah,
the future
yeah.
of watch, I don't know, what would you call it? Watch trading,
Well, it's
collectors
not.
trading
I think it's like a.
app, the next future platform.
Well, oh, that's the right word. A platform.
Yes.
It's like a candy store for people that are collecting, isn't it? For trading, buying and
Yes,
selling. Trading,
that's
buying and
right.
selling without headaches.
With
It's a future
exactly, it
platform.
eliminates the headaches.
Yeah,
You
that they
can't get
probably
wizarded.
yeah. What?
You know, you can't get wizarded. You see, the problem with
Yeah,
buying and
yeah.
selling watches in the modern world is there's individuals like the fucking wizard that scammed people out of hundreds of thousands of dollars and then gaslighted all the victims into silence. And
Yeah.
none of them want to go forward. None of them want to contact the FBI because they've been so disheartened. They've been so attacked viciously online and shamed and blamed and victim blamed,
Wait a minute.
and it
That's
just
not. Wait a minute. That sounds like poetry, Tim. Write it down later.
does it.
That sounds like a
Yeah.
poem, man. Sounds
Oh,
good.
I think I
Blamed
should I
and
should write a book about
framed
the
and
wizard.
blamed and framed
Shamed
and
and blamed
stained.
and
Yeah, sounds good.
yeah, and the beauty of this platform, Daniel, is that in the future, if
Yeah.
you ever want to move some of your pieces, you could do it super easily through this platform.
Could you imagine if I got that Habring? It's just a
Yes,
basic, but it's a unique design watch that is accessible in a way that
yes,
someone's going to turn around from the platform and say, "Look, Daniel, you can't afford to keep it because I'm offering you X dollars more because there's
that's right.
no design from Habring, or there's like only a few out there because I'm waiting months for this design to come
Yes,
out." That'd be hilarious. I
yes.
hope I try to
By
keep
the
it,
way,
but
you wanna hear something really funny, but also sad and disheartening at the same time?
I don't know if I want to. Tim, you might depress me for the rest of the week if you do that.
Yeah, I don't want to do that, but look, let me just show you something. See, this is
All right.
your habring that you've been waiting for.
Yes.
All right. Oh, by the way, guys, upvote the stream. We need to hit 50 upvotes at the very least for this live stream. So now, Daniel, here's the beauty of the platform, like the one that's going to be launched in LA, which is called Barossa.co. Everybody go sign up. Sign up to Barossa.co.
Yeah.
I'll put the link in the chat so people can go and kind of sign up, right? The link is in the chat. But basically, it's gonna make selling a watch, like Habring, very easy and
Yeah.
safe.
Yeah. Because you're going to
And,
get the
and
unique collector that's going to go to
you gotta,
your.
and it's an escrow. There's an escrow, so the money doesn't leave. You know, when the money is they can't scam you because they hold the money. You don't send the watch to the person until the app gets the money from them, right?
Okay,
So
let me play devil's advocate to that though.
okay,
The other good
sure,
ones, like was that something 24, whatever they are, uh, I'm sure that the platform that cars is set up is got a few
yes.
more kinks things in it that make it better. But as far as the escrow thing is concerned, the other good platforms do also have the escrow thing in there in place. So there must be something else that Cars and his team have that makes it even better. I don't know what it
Well, you
is,
could put
but
this on the Chrono 24, and
yeah.
it's gonna sit there forever.
Oh, okay.
And also, like the beauty of this app is that there's going to be kind of groups within which you could join and actually I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about this that much,
No,
but
no, we better
basically
not.
they're not
We
gonna
better not.
the biggest benefit is they don't charge you 7% for buying
Oh,
and selling.
oh, I see.
Okay,
I see.
because the Chrono 24 they charge you 7%.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that's an insane amount. On this app, they only charge you 1%, so
Oh,
it's a
okay.
much smaller fee, and there's different verification system there.
Well,
It,
that's
it's
why.
it's a
That's
little
where.
bit more reliable.
Okay, there you go. That
Yeah,
is the X factor that I didn't know.
yeah,
Okay. All right.
yeah. And it's great for buying and selling between friends. Like if you want to sell it to me,
Yeah.
right? If we go to Chrono 24, we're gonna get killed,
Right.
right? But and we
I'm gonna get killed anyway. Anyways, because there's people after me, Tim.
right, there's Daniel, be careful. There's somebody behind you.
Oh no. Okay, carry on, carry on, carry on.
Now, check this out, Daniel. Now, okay. See this Habring? It's great. It's fantastic. It's amazing. But while you were waiting for this amazing Habring to come out,
Yeah,
they already released a new model that is even better. So get
uh,
this.
yeah,
These are the new models that they just announced. Look at this. I mean, maybe it's not your style, but I mean,
yeah,
look, and also, me saying they're better is kind of objective. They're
yeah.
different.
I
They
think it's
look like
another
field watches.
the field watch, which I was never really attracted to. It's been around
You're
forever.
not a fan. Yeah,
It's their rendition of the field watch. Hamilton's come up with a very affordable version of a field watch, and then you get the very
that's right.
expensive. Even Patek Philippe have their expensive watch. One of their watches has a field watch rendition, but I'm pretty happy with the whole idea of white lacquered dial. It's like having wearing it with a beautiful white shirt and pretending that I'm like Sean with the handcuffs, and
Yes.
smoking a fake cigar, but I'll use incense instead. That's my idea. Like I just like the taste of the whiteness, white liqueur. I kind of there's something about. I'm addicted to white liqueured watches. I don't know why. Let's put it that way.
You have that white liqueured Seiko.
Well,
That's a great liqueur.
The Seiko is not it was, but it's not liqueured. It's done by enamel. So
Oh,
there's a
okay.
slight variance, and I'm not
Oh,
saying
you're
one's
gonna
better
have an
than the
enamel
other.
and liqueur,
Yeah, I'll have enamel liqueured. Maybe one day I'll have my
and you're gonna have
face.
some liquor to go with it.
Maybe, yeah, maybe I'll have a liqueur, like a Cointreau liqueur, while wearing my liqueured watch and maybe a whiskey. Like I'll be surrounded by liquor and my enamel dial and my white shirt, and maybe I'll even paint my face white. Tim,
Ooh, maybe you know what? The only thing you're missing from your white dial collection is the Chalky White by Paul Thorpe.
no, no, no,
I mean,
no.
you bought a bunch of shitters in the past,
Yeah, yeah,
right? You
yeah.
bought those Steinhardts, the Penzera, right? What
But
else?
I like
You
the
bought like
Steinhardt.
two.
Ah, Tim, I like the
Yeah, I mean,
Steinhardt.
so you bought the
They had their life.
Steinhardt. Why not give Chalky White uh, a try?
No, no. I won't go into details, but things were said, not to me, but
Uh-huh.
the
Oh,
cards were shown in the political scene, and
oh,
I try to keep the politics separate, but I don't want anything to do with
oh.
that. So
Oh, you think like
yeah,
the politics that Forpy is
yeah.
involved
Without
with
getting into
is
it,
a bit of I get
yeah.
it. Okay.
Let's not get
You don't
into it. I
agree
just
with the politics. I get it. I get it.
yeah,
You
I
know,
guess
Forpy, Daniel, the amazing thing, I don't know if you watched the whole thing, but uh Forpy originally he said that he dismissed all his sponsors, like he dropped them off. He said, oh, I didn't renew. He said he didn't renew his sponsors, but he was on the podcast recently, and there he admitted that the sponsors dropped him after they found out that he's
oh.
he's doing politics now. Yeah,
It
shocking revelation.
politics is fine, but this there's something. Let's not get in this, Tim. You know
I
what?
don't agree with
Let's
the
not.
watch. I think the watch is a scam. I don't care about his politics. I hate the
Okay,
watch. Despite the politics, I think the watch is crap. The chunky watch. No, see, look, Hubring is made with a lot of love. This watch,
yeah, yeah.
the guy used to work at IWC. He was a watchmaker. He
Right.
was, he
Still
spent
is.
his life, yeah,
Yeah.
he spent his life making wristwatches, and then he started his own company. He's a business entrepreneur, like James the Advisor. James the Advisor says he doesn't agree with Daniel's politics. So exactly, it's okay to
It's all
disagree.
right. It's all right. It's all
Uh,
right. It's okay, James. It's all right.
Daniel Gutierrez, $2 super chat for Timmy. Thank you,
Oh
Daniel
yeah,
Gutierrez.
yeah.
DG in the house. Hey, hopefully you got home safe. Gutierrez there. He was flying home. He had like a 2 hour flight,
Mm.
and he sent me a message like, Timmy, I don't know how I'm gonna get through this. I got this 2 hour flight, and it's like it's not per ideal situation. Like, bro, I got an eleven
It's
hour flight back.
it's
It's
getting
gonna kill me.
on the plane, isn't it, Tim? Getting on the plane and going through security. That's the hell, not the actual plane, right?
Well, not for me. Because I have the TSA pre-check, and
Oh, I see.
yeah, and and also I have global entry. So what happens when I get on the plane? I go through like a
Mm.
fast lane, and on the way back I go through fast lane again. So I
Oh,
don't
I see.
actually even get checked.
Oh, how much did you pay for that, or you just got a deal?
Actually, it was free with the credit card. It was basically, if you want to do it, if you want to get this thing done,
I
it's a
know.
hundred dollars.
Oh, you do.
But I applied for a credit card a couple of years ago,
Mm.
and it had uh, basically credit. They give you cash back if you paid for this TSA pre-check or global entry. So it was free for me. Nice
Oh
watch.
yeah.
You're wearing the lacquered
No,
Seiko.
no,
Oh, sorry,
the
enamel.
Seiko, the enamel. You've seen it before,
The enamel. Wow,
and it's still you
that's
got the
very
blue one,
sexy.
Tim. You still have the blue
I
one,
got the
right?
blue one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes. It's
Okay,
lovely. I
you didn't
love
bring it on the
the.
trip though,
You know,
right?
they actually made a new one, Daniel. They just announced a new Seiko
Right.
with a new enamel dial. Did you know that?
Oh,
Check
okay,
this out. Boom! It's a GMT with the black enamel.
okay.
Look at that.
Yeah, they're.
Wowzers, right?
What are they asking for that one? I was lucky. I got it for around 700 Canadian. They're
Hey,
really
yo, it's
expensive.
so
They're about.
expensive. They don't even say what the price is.
Yeah, they moved it into whole since COVID. They moved into whole different. Even before COVID, they moved it. They just jumped it up for the American market. I got it from Japan website years and years and years ago, and it's still running great. And the new iteration, it jumped way up, way before COVID. It was like 1,800 Canadian. Now this is probably even more than that. We're not even talking about Grand Seiko here. Grand Seiko is probably jumped up to around 10,000 Canadian. Like everything's gone up. Even
Yeah,
though
everything
the
is going
watch
up,
market,
unfortunately.
some parts of the watch market have died, but some of the MSRP are asking ridiculous prices still. Rolex is sort of staying, I think, MSRP in the same area right now. But yeah, like the Seiko's gone up.
Yeah, the Seikos have really gone up. Seiko has been messing around with pricing a lot. They made some Seikos really expensive, then some Grand Seikos they made them cheaper. They're all over the fucking with the price. So I wouldn't be surprised if they would want like 3 grand for this.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I was talking to Red Shovel yesterday,
yeah.
and Baltic they just released a new GMT watch, and they want 2,000.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
These brands are out of control. They keep increasing their prices to ridiculous like ridiculous of yeah, they're just too expensive now.
Yeah, yeah,
A lot of
yeah.
the watches are too expensive because was happening when when the watches were hot, when they
Yeah,
were going above retail,
yeah,
the like like these watchmakers, they could do no wrong. Every watch that was released, because there was such a shortage, right?
yeah.
Uh, but now, they invested into the technology to be able to actually stamp out as many as they want. But you know what? Look, Daniel,
Hmm.
this one, they got the guy
Hmm.
painting by hand. Look at this. He's got the toilet paper here.
Oh
Uh,
yeah,
and it looks like he's in Greece. He's making the watch out of recycled toilet paper from, as you can see here. And I don't know what is that.
What watch is this one?
No, this is the Seiko.
Oh,
This
well, you
he's
know
making the
something.
Seiko.
Oh
See,
yeah,
he dug up some toilet paper, like leftover toilet paper
yeah.
that was in the bin. He pulled it out, and now he's taking and making a dial out of it. It's not a very pleasant sight.
Well, and that's something. Uh,
Daniel Gutierrez, $2 super chat. Ask for upgrade, Timmy. You have to hustle. Hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, no, I get automatic upgrades, but you know what I'm gonna try to do, Daniel? You know what I'm gonna try to do
no,
this time?
you
I'm gonna
sure?
take a $20.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. You're gonna take a
Okay,
20.
so
Go ahead.
I'm gonna take a $20 bill. I'm gonna
Yeah.
fold it in half. I'm gonna
Right.
stick it in the last page of the passport, right?
Oh,
Of my
oh
passport.
no. That
What?
sounds kind of cheap. I don't know. It's isn't
Twenty
that kind of
dollars?
well back in the day when you snuck in money to was it to the guy that seats you in a fancy restaurant to get you a table when there was none? That was a
Yeah.
thing. I don't know about airline. You might offend somebody. I don't know. I don't know any better. Hustling is one thing, but to give, it's almost like
You think they're gonna
demeaning.
kick
It's
me off the
isn't
plane?
it
They're gonna be like that
patronizing?
Greek guy?
It's kind of
You
patronizing, isn't
think?
it?
Well, how is that patronizing?
I don't
I
know.
put
I'm not
$20
sure.
bill.
Okay,
I'm
all
gonna
right.
say, hey, please check my passport,
Yeah.
and see if I qualify for a first class upgrade. And
Uh,
she'll open the passport and I'll say, check the last page, and if I qualify, let me know. What do you
Let me
think?
know if it works. You want to do that? It's on you. I don't want to be responsible for this. Okay.
What? That's not. What is that? It's not. It's just I think it's a polite
Tim,
way. Oh,
Tim, it's been
yeah,
done over. It's done. It's been done. Probably doing today. It's been done over and over again. Let's say to get when, let's say seats are full to go to the theater at the opera or something, or to get into a fancy restaurant and you want a seat by the window. That kind of BS. And then someone says, "I'm sure you have a table by the table," and someone hands him, sneaks in $50 to
I've
the
seen
maitre
that
d',
done. Actually, Daniel, how
and
do
I
you
don't know.
think?
I just not
How,
me.
wait, Daniel. How do you think we got that fancy room in Vegas
Oh no, you're
when we were
kidding.
all smoking
No,
cigars?
I had no idea. Oh
You
my
didn't
god.
see Carson Croto. He gave a hundred
Oh
dollar bill to the
fuck.
guof
Oh, I see. I
like
see. It's still
that.
done.
Boom! And the guy
Oh,
said, "Everybody on this side of the room, get the hell out of here. We got the VIPs." Oh, sorry.
oh, I didn't know cars did that. All right, all right.
Yeah.
Don't brag
That's how
about
it's
cars. He
done.
may not want you to say
But I
that.
can't afford $100. I'm thinking of risking 20, and
Well,
if it doesn't
just
work, it doesn't work. I lose $20.
just don't say that Daniel gave you approval. Just do what you got to do. That's it. Okay.
I hope they won't. I hope my stewardess is not gonna be that Greek guy that was selling me T-shirts.
Yeah.
Because if he's
Oh,
gonna
that
be the
guy was
steward on the
impossible.
plane, and I meet him again, and he's like, "Yo, that's you? That's the guy that didn't want to pay
Yeah,
ten
yeah,
dollars for T-shirts. Get out of here!"
yeah, yeah.
And his wife too. The roommate, get them out.
Oh, the roommate kicked him
Uh,
out. Yeah. Wow, what a rude guy. I don't know what that was problem was.
he
Was
was
that
triggered.
Pete?
I think he had a bad day.
Oh, maybe that's all it was, right?
Yeah. He just had like something difficult that day. Maybe the entire business is not going so
Oh,
well,
by the way,
or I don't know. Maybe he
I had
overspent.
a, I had a bad day yesterday. Hear me out. There's a
What happened?
common Jewish place where people just a line of people to get the fancy food, whatever. I just wanted to grab a soup. It's a Harbor Bakery. Oh, I shouldn't say what it is, but it's a place in Toronto,
Whatever.
and there's a lineup. And I picked up the soup. It really looked good in a jar. The young woman said, "I'll put it by the front desk." And then I wait in line where the pastries are, and eventually I come to the front. All these people are pretty wealthy, and they're all in a rush to grab the food because it's all like catering for the Shabbos evening. Not that anyone's religious, and they're picking up lots of food. So when it came to my end, the soup wasn't there at the front desk. I said, "What happened to it?" "Well, it's not here. It's at the front desk." And then I go to the original person and said, "Look, it's not there." And she says, and the woman that set up the soup for me looks at the cashier and says, "Where is it?" And the cashier says, "Oh my God, I gave it to another couple." So, you know, so I lost stuff. Now, what's the point of what my
Did they
story?
make you another one, or did they say, "Well, you're gonna have to pay again"?
No, that was it. There was no soup left. No, I didn't pay for it yet.
What?
No, they picked the
Oh,
soup
you
up.
didn't
They
pay
put it
for
up.
it yet.
No, no, I didn't lose the money. I just didn't get
Oh, there was the leftover. That was the last of the soup.
the last of the soup. Yeah,
What the
poor Daniel.
fuck?
Yeah, poor Daniel. But you're
What did
not.
they
What are you
do?
gonna do?
Anything else for you? Did they make you
No, no.
something else?
I picked up some other stuff. It's okay. I
But
can
you
live
need
without
the
soup.
soup. It's no, no. I mean, well,
But what are you gonna
that's how you
do?
live this long.
I told her, like, I know you. Don't let it ruin your day. I told the woman in the cash.
Yeah,
She looked pretty bad. It was packed. People line up,
yeah.
so on. I said, "Look,
Yeah,
I know
see,
you."
you're nice. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh, I was
Yeah, you
pissed.
could have ruined their day. You could have said, "I'm gonna leave a really terrible review. How
No,
could you
no, I know
guys?
that.
Don't you know?" Yeah, no, I didn't see you're no, you're. It's an honest mistake. If it was
Yeah,
really
yeah.
busy, it's something that's very easy to make a mistake.
I was
Did they
trying to
just?
I was trying to be another
Uh,
version of Tim Wright. That's what I was trying to do.
yeah,
I was trying to be
yeah,
equanimous, you know. I say,
yeah,
"Look, don't let it ruin your day."
yeah.
And she, I think she still felt bad because she had a serious look on her face. Says, "Yeah, well, thanks." You know, I think she was, you know, it's not
Did
a
they
what you,
sell it to them, or she packed it by accident into
no,
somebody else's
no, no, no.
bag
Someone
and didn't even
packed it.
charge it?
No, no. Someone, the way it's set up, someone packed the soup. I picked it. Someone packed the soup and she put it to the front cash. The front
Yeah,
cash made the mistake because all these people are in a rush. They want to grab their bags. I'm talking about customers
yeah.
and
So
get
somebody
on.
got your extra soup
So
for free. They didn't even charge them for it.
no. The funny thing is, I think she charged whoever the rich couple were for the soup on top of everything else, and they grabbed it and went with the other food. And then they'll go home and say, "Wait a minute, we didn't order this soup," and then they'll
Yeah.
complain about the soup that they didn't really, they did, this is not what they wanted,
Oh,
but
but
they have it
or
later.
they will really like it, and they're gonna think, "Oh my God, why haven't we been eating this amazing
That's right.
soup?
That's right.
This is going to make us live forever. This is
Yeah,
great
that's right.
stuff.
Yeah, yeah. You
We
know,
should be getting this every single day." And then what's
yeah.
going to happen? They're going to be there every single day buying up
Yeah,
all
no,
the soup. There's going
no.
to be none left for
Oh,
you.
yeah, yeah,
Every
yeah.
time you go there, there's going to be no more left because it's you know they just discovered something new.
That sounds like the spin doctor you are, Tim. I
Yeah,
love your logic there. Maybe that's what'll happen. Maybe it'll happen that way.
you never know. You
Yeah.
never know,
What, Tim?
Daniel.
Is roommate asleep?
No, not yet. She's on the iPad.
Oh, she's on the iPad. She's doing
She's
research
on the
of.
iPad.
She's doing
We've got
research on Daniel Katz. She wants to figure out what makes Daniel Katz tick. Right.
well. Get this, Daniel. 20 minutes. We're gonna have an unboxing. So that's going to be pretty cool. Let me just show you something here real quick. Okay, let's just tie all of these new watch releases because I meant to knock these out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, uh, you know, over time as I go. There was this beautiful Hamlet, and then we'll swing back to I don't know how long you can sit there. You probably need to do a yoga move now because you've been
No. No.
on the. No, you still good?
No. No. I'm starting to. It's starting to. The sun's getting to me, and I'm going to probably leave soon. Um, I
Okay.
just
Maybe you want to
hopefully.
head home.
Yeah. I hope someone can hop on. You
Okay.
know.
Yeah. Yeah, no, no, Daniel, if you have to hop off and start heading home, feel free to. hop off, and maybe you'll be in time. I don't know how far are you from home.
Um, it's about. You're talking about an hour. I might be there for the unboxing. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, what, in an hour? No, no. Unboxing is going to be probably in about half hour.
That's touch and go. Well, maybe I'll take an Uber back. I'll see. Okay, I'll see.
Okay, we'll see it. We'll
I
see
just
it.
don't want to say. Can you? You're creative. You're on your own. I wish someone else can pop on. It is a Saturday, Tim. So people are just doing
I
stuff.
know
That's
it's
why they're not on. I'm the
I
only
know,
goof.
of course, of course. No, it's
I'm not running back
hey
to a
Daniel, and
wife.
I'm in Greece.
Yeah, yeah. And
You
who
know, I'm
knows?
extremely disorganized over here.
I just might do Greece next June. I might do
Oh,
Greece next
hey,
June. I
I
might.
can help you out.
That's where the
If you need any
that's where my yoga
advice,
team are going. My yoga
oh
team are
wow,
going. Maybe we'll get Alex to come because he lives there. You know.
he lives nearby. Spunky Hunks
So
this day, Daniel. Your current porn star look suits your professional career, moonlighting as an upmarket luxury pimp nicely. But it may pay to forget the unpopular freebie soups. Cheers. Dang. uh,
everyone's got their own spin, I guess. You know.
hey,
Okay.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's you try your best, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh yeah, it's I had a very exhausting day today. We walked around Athens,
Yeah.
we kind of walked about.
Mm.
Uh,
I,
we
oh,
walked
by the way, I'm
about.
taking the bit. Oh, you did. You walked about. So you did a walkabout in Athens. You know, when I
Uh
was in Athens, I took a shower twice. You know why? Because
uh
I just noticed the gut that comes off my body from I guess from the fumes of the cars. I didn't realize I get dirty that quickly. Now I went to Athens years and years and years ago, but I found not that Athens per se is dirty in one way, but because of the fumes of the cars back then, it just collected all over my body, and you just this dark stuff come off my body. And when I was taking a shower, the second time in a day,
what?
so
What dark stuff? What do you mean? Like
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's dust. Maybe it's stuff from the air. I don't know. Maybe it's from the cars.
really? You
Yeah.
think it's well, if it's anything like Brooklyn, that area where you're at, right? It could be a little bit more polluted than the area you used to live in. But I don't think
Well,
you would
maybe.
have
Oh,
like
if you're okay, you're
stuff
okay. I'm
coming
talking
off you.
about.
Maybe it's your soap.
Maybe it was my imagination too. Okay, Tim, I'm gonna
Yeah,
go.
it's just your imagination.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Okay, okay, Daniel. That's the yeah. Hang in there. Get home if you can get home.
Yeah,
In
we'll
time
see.
for the unboxing, that'd be pretty cool.
Okay.
Okay, don't rush.
Who's doing the unboxing?
Double D.
Oh, I was like, good God, Double D already has this wonderful watch, and he's doing another.
He recently got the Jared Perigo salmon dial. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
the
But he's
but
got another.
he's a true watch collector at heart. He's like PG. He's always upgrading and moving his collection around to suit to
Yeah, but you know what
kind
is
of
consistent?
adapt to his changing taste.
Yeah, but you know what's really consistent about Double D?
Uh-huh.
His dry wits.
Yeah. He's
Okay, I'll
very
talk to you
funny
later.
guy.
Okay, bye bye.
Okay. Okay. Bye,
Bye.
bye, Daniel. Hey, let me just go grab a bottle of water here. I'm thirsty, guys. It is really thirsty time, I probably hey, Rebecca, maybe you should go down and get more water because this is the last bottle, and I'm really thirsty. The roommate said, "Just finish and go to sleep." It's hilarious. Uh, uh, okay. Here we go. Let's get some. Whew, delicious, delicious water here. I'm gonna have to go down myself because, or maybe I could just drink tap water. Hey, Kojak, if you're let me just text Kojak here real quick to see if drinking tap water is safe. Let's see here, Kojak. Uh, is it safe to drink tap water in Greece? I mean, because the reason I'm asking is because if you can't flush the paper down, uh, then you probably shouldn't be drinking the water. I don't know, but then again, you never know with this stuff. Oh shoot, there he is. No, okay. Hey, roommate, do you love me? Do you love me, roommate? Yes. Hey, do you love me? Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to actually uh pace myself, all right? Because I only got this quantity of water to last me for another hour and 10 minutes. We're gonna do a tight 2-hour show tonight. So yeah. Hey, Kojak, if you're available, if you want to chat about these newly revealed uh, w- Submariner numbers, hop on the stream. We're gonna get into it. Daniel Katz is racing home, but hey, Daniel, do not run into any poles as you try to get home as soon as possible. Daniel Gutierrez says Timmy test for Rhoda. It's around in Europe again. No, it's not Rhoda. Definitely not Rhoda. I know exactly what I did. It's my mistake. I was sleeping under air conditioner. It was so hot, and I turned it down way too much. So yeah, it's the sniffles. And Rona is you can't smell, but I can smell things pretty well. So definitely not Rona. And there's other symptoms. So yeah. Rene de la Paz says he loves his bidet. By the way, if I see it at home in my New York apartment, I have a very strange toilet. It doesn't have that the tank, right, that usually fills up with water and then you press the button and it kind of flushes. It uses a different system. And because of that, I can't install a bidet on that toilet. But if I could, I would have. It is truly life changing. And if you have the money, you should do it. Instead of buying a watch, just get yourself a bidet. It's the best way to do it. It's the greatest thing ever. It's like having electricity in your house. Okay, it's the equivalent. Oh, hello, hey, Kojak.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Hello, hello.
Oh,
Okay.
that
There's
is
a
it
little bit of
working?
an echo.
Okay,
There's a
one
little bit
second.
of an echo. Let me see here. Oh, background noise. Hello, hello, hello.
I can hear you perfectly well. Let me just
Yeah, it's just
check.
hold on. The echo cancellation. For some reason I can hear myself.
I
Oh,
turned off the
you're not on
TV.
headphones, right? You have a
Yeah,
TV.
I'm
It's
on
on
head.
TV.
No, I'm on headphones. I'm on headphones.
Well, why can't I hear myself? Oh, now I can't. Okay, that's good. Perfect.
Okay.
Oh, maybe I can. Maybe I should just talk quieter. Hold on, hold on. Let me just turn myself down a little bit. Maybe I'm too loud. Okay. How about now? Now I can't hear myself. Maybe I should stop yelling. That's a great idea. Okay. Hey. Just really quickly here, just to recap. Yesterday.
Mhm.
Oh, Kojak, we're going to talk about the new Submariner numbers. I don't know if you saw, I revealed how many Hulks there has been released. But before we jump
Wow.
into the really important stuff, let's just run this by you. What's your opinion on the new Heuer Monaco? I was talking about this watch yesterday, and the watch community has basically came together and said that this is the greatest Monaco limited edition that has been released to this day.
Really?
Yeah.
What do they know?
Well, because look, it's got everything that a watch collector, an enthusiast of a Heuer Monaco would want, right? It doesn't have tag on the dial. It's just got
Hmm.
the Monaco Heuer. It's got the crown on the left side, caliber 11, just like the original one had. It's also got horizontal hour markers to kind of match the positioning of the dial. It doesn't have the running seconds at 6. It's basically the perfect piece. And then it's in green. And green is really cool color.
Right. I'm going to put to one side the need for me to have another Monaco in my life, like I need a hole in my head. Let me just put that to one side. But this this obsession with the original one, the Steeper Queen, the Caliber 11, that one, when that first came out in, what was it, 69, that only stuck around for a couple of years before they actually transitioned to Caliber 12, where the crown was on the other side. So the crown on the left-hand side was only around for a year or two before they put it back onto the right-hand side. The crown on the left-hand side, on the Caliber 11, was on the Monaco of the 60 in 69, was on the Carrera, and on the Atavia. No one is pining for the crown on the left-hand side on the Altavia and the Carrera, but for some reason you've got a hard on for the crown on the left-hand side for the Monaco. Why?
Yes. I don't know. For me, it's just something about Heuer Monaco. It's just like, hey, this is how it is in the Le Mans movie. I actually watched the Le Mans, the
Yeah,
movie. The old film. It was a little bit boring because it's almost
yeah,
like a documentary. For the first 30 minutes, nobody says a word in the movie.
yeah.
But it's great. Like it's basically it's a big advertisement for the Le Mans. And in that movie, he wears the one with the left hand, a crown. And when you look at the watch, having the crown on the left balances out the pushers on the right side, and it looks so sexy. Whoa, we got
You
a
could,
super chat from Dr. Bob's Nightmare, $20 banger here. Hey, Dr. Bob's Nightmare, thank you so much. Really appreciate the super chat. This Greece trip is destroying me financially, so any financial support helps, guys. If you can spare a couple of coins here and there, I would really appreciate it. He says Timmy Toilet has a handle hanging from a chain on the high tank. Don't spend it all in one place on the t-shirt, Timbo. Thank you, Dr. Bobs. I appreciate that. Okay, sorry, Gojek, you're
yeah,
saying?
that's okay. So let me just say that I got back from Greece very late last night. We had a 3 hour delay. Actually, it was so late.
Oh,
It was so late leaving the airport. The watch apprentice turned up. His flight wasn't supposed to be for 3 4 hours, and we hadn't left, and he turned up. So that was nice just to say hello to him and his lovely wife in the airport.
oh,
But eventually got
that's
home.
sweet.
Eventually got home at about 2 o'clock in the morning. And
Yes.
I'm absolutely shattered. But what I have been doing today is just throwing toilet paper into the toilet and flushing it with gay abandon. I don't care.
Yes.
Do you know how? Do you know? Do you know how? Do you know how nice it is just to go like it? Because the way you do it in Greece, you have to like almost. It's like Twister because you got to have the foot on your pedal of the wastebasket, and then
There's a
you're
technique to
wiping.
it.
There is a
There's a
technique to
technique.
it. There is,
Yeah.
and it's just like
You have to pre-plan it in your head.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You got to make sure the wastebasket is within foot's reach, so you can press the lid to open it with your foot whilst you're wiping your ass, and then making sure that you don't that you put it in there, and it's just not that it make having it makes having a shit more complicated than it needs to be. Let's face
Yes.
it.
It's
But today,
it's really pain in the ass. But by the way, without this technique, there would like what would Japanese make the dials out of if it wasn't for the
exactly.
Greek toilet paper, right?
This
Like this
is
is where all the toilet paper ends up in Japan,
yeah,
and they
yeah,
unroll it and they make the
yeah.
dials out of.
I mean, this
So
guy,
now
this
this guy
one's
is playing with fire because he's holding one side of the toilet paper in his mouth, and then the
but this,
other.
yeah.
Yeah,
But is that used toilet paper from Greece? Because I think it's got shit on it already.
that's what I'm saying. I'm just joking, but obviously,
I know, it's funny. So let's go. So the only thing that's making me a little, laugh a little bit is the fact that I'm quite happy just chucking. I've chucked about 3 toilet rolls down the toilet today,
no, it's just the
and
entire, just the whole roll. I'm just gonna take
yeah, just
like an
just fuck
entire
it.
roll.
I don't care.
Boom, just chuck
I
it in
don't care.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not asking for super chats for toilet paper money, but I mean, you're just the thought that you're there for another 3 or 4 days, having to go do these sort of just gymnastics to wipe your ass and toilet paper. It just tickles me a little bit. Stay out in Greece longer. I think you should stay out longer.
I think this is why Daniel Katz is coming to Greece.
The yoga mask.
Because the yoga, exactly. See, the yoga mask, they got the flexibility to be able to do all these moves, right? Stretch the
Absolutely.
leg, you know,
Yeah.
put one leg behind the head to make the wiping technique very very convenient.
Yeah.
It's Greece is designed for flexible people.
I mean, are they trying to say that people's shits are getting bigger? That they can't, now the pipes can't withstand the big shits and the toilet paper at the same time? Or, did they used to have smaller poos than back in the day and where they could flush down toilet paper at the same time? I don't know.
I
I'm
think
going to
they
have to
had
look
smaller
into it.
because nowadays people eat way too much. It's just all I've been doing here in Greece is just eating the souvlaki
Yeah.
and the gyros and just
Gyros, you muppet.
yeah. I wanted to see what you're gonna say. The euros,
Well,
the euros,
yeah, I've
the
got
euros. It's like saying a euro.
no gyro.
Like
Gyro.
I have €5. Somebody might think that you want to order 5.
Do you know why it's called gyro? Do you know what gyro means?
What does it mean? What does a euro mean?
Gyro means round, and it's describing the fact that it's rotating around the spit. So it's just that's what it's doing. So it turns
But
around and
gyro
around
as
and
well.
around.
And by the way,
No,
gyro also means
it comes from the Greek gyro. You muppet.
oh.
That's where it comes from. Gyro means
There you
round
go. So
or to circle. Anyway,
and have you seen a gyroscope?
I thought
it came from a gyroscope.
the Greek gyro means round, gyro, round. Scope is just the actual instrument. So a lot of Greek words, a lot of words that are manufactured from Greek is made up of two different words combined to make another meaning. So gyro is exactly that.
Oh, yeah. Actually, if you think about it, all of like scientific language,
Yeah.
science language has been has came from Greece because they invented the Greeks, right? They invented algebra and the arithmetic.
I'm not sure if they did. I mean, they were certainly one of the first recorded civilizations to do so. So if I don't want to speak out of turn, but I know with medicine they use Latin, and for science it uses typically Greek.
No, they invented the geometry, right? Because
Yeah.
they invented all these property. They discovered all the properties of like the circle and the relationship with different sides of a polygon, right?
hmm Polygon means many corners. Many corners. Poly is many.
Yeah.
Ron or ronia is corner. So polygon is many corners.
Yes.
So,
So I think
so
they invented algebra, right? Yeah.
yeah, I think they invented algebra. Anyway, let's go back to
Yes.
watch-related talk because there's enough talk about shit.
Dr. Bob's Nightmare.
And
$5 super chat. Timmy. Search how Andre the Giant took a Jesus.
but you were so we're talking about
Andre the Giant can't come to Greece. He wouldn't be allowed because it's not even toilet paper would save these toilets.
What did Red Shovel say about the toilet situation when he was on last night?
He said they use a different circumference of the pipes that are a lot thinner than the standard American or the UK pipes, and they much more easily get blocked.
Ah,
That's why you're not allowed to flush the toilet paper in Greece. It's the old pipes.
what Red Shovel doesn't know about pipes is not worth knowing.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Here we go. According to the Daily Star, former wrestler Ken Patera shared the story of how Andre faced the real issue of toilets being too small, so he had to resort to drastic actions that included sitting on the edge of the bathtub. Damn.
oh my god.
Oh no. Andre the Giant. Are there like extra large toilets? Like, what do you do in that situation? All right, hey, okay, we got it. Hey, shout out to Manny. Okay, so now Kojak, what do you think about this theory? A bunch of us guys, we've been speculating, we've been thinking like maybe what you should do, you should get rid of the Dark Lord and then the other one of your Monacos and consolidate into this one. 2 for 1. It's a smaller, tighter collection. That way you'll reduce from 3 Monacos to 2, but the 2 that are really, that punch above their weight.
So again, I mentioned before in the original production run of the Monacos that ran from 1969 to 1975. For the first couple of years, the crown was on the left-hand side, and then it transitioned to the crown being on the right-hand side. At the same time, when they did that, they transitioned from these horizontal indices to the ones that radiate, that are perpendicular to the minute track. So by the time 1974, when they introduced the Dark Lord, that had the indices perpendicular to the minute track, but inside the minute track. The reimagined one has them radiating outwards, as do all modern Monacos, save for the Steve McQueen. So my question to you is, we have in the original 6-year production period, a model that transitions from left-hand drive with horizontal indices to right-hand drive, crown on the right-hand side with indices perpendicular to the minute track. I think that the Steve McQueen that I have and the Dark Lord that I have seem to capture that perfectly. I don't know what the thing is. Like, if you're that much of a student of history and you want to have the original one, why would you have the green one when you can have the Steve McQueen one?
Speaking of legends here, hey, Double D, what do you think? What's your take on this whole situation? Should Kojak consolidate from 3 to 2 Monacos? What do you think?
Yeah,
what do you think?
Yes, 3 to 2 Monacos. Yes, I support that.
And what do you think about this Monaco? Like, I'm a huge fan of this new Monaco.
I like it, not for me, but I do enjoy the aesthetic of it. I do like it.
Yeah, it's sexy, right?
Yeah.
What do you think, man? Kojak? No, Kojak is not a fan.
No, it's. I know. I don't know what problem this is solving. You know, if I don't know what problem this watch solves. If you want the crown on the left hand side, and if you want because that's the original, go for the Steve McQueen, which is the one I've already got.
I think this would go really nice with the Steve McQueen. Side by side, these would look so cool together. Steve McQueen and then like this green edition. It's a great combo, no?
I mean, you said that about the racing blue one that they launched this time last year. It had a yellow.
No, I was just joking about that. No, I didn't like it.
Okay.
Wait. Let me see. Racing. Wait, which one? Hold on a second.
It was the launch last year. It had a yellow chronograph hand, and it had a sort of French blue color to it.
Racing blue, right? Yeah.
It's still in the catalog, so they'll still have it there.
Oh shit! These look exactly the same. What the fuck? Okay. Get this, guys. Get this. Look at this. Boom. Yeah. They look the same. It's just one is blue and this one is green. They didn't do anything new.
Yeah, so this is meant to be, they can't call it Bugatti, but it's meant to signify 70 years or 50 years since it was in Formula One. It's that Bugatti French blue. That's what it's supposed to be.
I get it.
Now, we talked about this a year ago when this was launched.
Yeah, I liked it. And I liked it. I was telling you to get this one.
Right. No one's buying it.
You know what? If you got this one, you would have to get the new green one because these two look really nice together. Like, I know it's the same watch, just slightly different color, but they're kind of.
I'm telling you, this
is my favorite configuration.
Right. So this was launched almost exactly a year ago, and I'm telling you now, in a year's time, they'll launch exactly the same watch, but with a red subdial or a purple subdial.
Mm-hmm.
That'll do. Is it titanium? Is the new one titanium as well? Is it titanium or stainless steel? The case.
It looks titanium to me.
That one's titanium. I'm pretty sure it is because I remember seeing it.
Yeah, it is. It is titanium.
Yeah, so it's the same watch, just a different colorway.
Why is your audio breaking down right now? What the fuck is going on?
I need. Can you get Shovel to get me an iPhone? This my budget.
Oh man.
Let me switch to a laptop. I'll drop off and I'll join back in a minute.
Okay. Yeah. So switch over because we're gonna do an unboxing here. Double D in the house, guys. He's got a new piece, new side piece.
Happy birthday to
not
me.
counting the other piece. Yo, by the way, Double D, what are you doing? Are you want to come to LA, hang out at the
No,
Animal House?
no, I don't. I
You
mean, I
can't.
do, but it's it yeah, I can't swing back to back like that weekends because that's the weekend after watch time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do it.
Maybe skip the watch time. Fuck the watch time. It's not even that great. This year watch time, I think it's gonna be lame. Everyone, because it's the Singapore, man. Though there's a show in Singapore this year around, and it's a banger. It's like next level. Okay, it's
Okay.
next level. They're sparing no expense. They're going all out, and they just want to look. I am watch. Okay, I know. LA would be so much more pain in the ass, but I'm just saying, like, no, you should come to watch New York. It's still gonna be great, but the problem is this show right here, the Singapore show. I am watch is gonna be so off the rails. Is that like, look, they took all the talent. You see this? Raul Pages, Remy Milat, Remy Cools, Recep Recepi, Robert Bray, Sylvain Pinard. Oh my God, SJX is gonna be there. Ariel Box. Oh my God, Alain Silbestein, Jean Arnaud, Kari Woodline. All these people normally they'd be at the Watchtower New York. Jean Arnaud, but this time, uh, I have watched Stole All the Talent. They're rebel. They're doing show rebelling against on the same schedule. It's real asshole move. Okay.
Speaking of assholes, I'm back.
Hey,
Hey,
I better.
hey.
better.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Way better.
Jesus
Way better.
Christ.
Why is like your phone really sucks,
I
man? What are you
fucking.
using?
It's a Pixel 6 Pro, but it's just
Oh
been
Jesus.
nothing but trouble. So time to get an upgrade.
I just upgraded
You need
my
to get the new iPhone 16. I think it's worth the upgrade.
I've never
or you could
owned an iPhone.
you could get a good phone and get a S24 or the S25 is coming out for Samsung in a couple months.
Not the Pixel 9 Pro.
I've never used the Pixel, the Google phone, so I don't know. I don't really know much about it.
But your Samsung sound, is it?
Yeah, I'm a Samsung. I've always used Samsung stuff.
Can I just say, Double D, and I know I mentioned it at the time, back a couple of months ago when we hijacked the stream a little bit with Moltred, when you did your unboxing.
Oh
I,
God.
I wanted, I want, I wanted to. I was really sorry about it because it was.
Oh, die.
But that watch is kind of amazing, and look at it. I mean, the salmon dial is just it's killer.
It
So
it.
I just want. So I wanted to
I,
ruin your unboxing today as well. So that's why I'm
I,
here.
hey, consistency is key. If you're gonna do something, anything worth doing right. You know, so ruin them all. No, I honestly I don't get hung up on this. I come on to do the unboxings for Tim, and you guys were way more entertaining than my unboxing.
No,
So
no, 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 no. I mean, like we're living vicariously through your acquisitions because you're getting the watches that a lot of people love. So, particularly that Laureato, that is a killer piece.
it
It's actually
it's
it actually led to me starting to consolidate my collection to hopefully move into something like that.
yeah. I mean, I could not be happier with it. I really am. I mean, I got the new one that I'll unbox, which I also really love. It occupies a totally different space than this one, but this is probably since my even including Rolex since my Breguet pickup a couple years ago. This has been my favorite one since then.
Wow.
Yeah, so Breguet, then this one probably.
$20 super chat from Kleiner Hund. He's sending some motorcycles. Room. Thank you so much, Kleiner. By the way, also huge shout out to Manny. Manny sent a $50 PayPal. Thank you so much,
Wow.
bro. Yeah, really appreciate it, guys. Really appreciate the support. This grease strip is
Man is a stand-up guy. He's you know,
yeah.
he's also a fellow Lotus sufferer. So
Yeah.
we have that in common.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He used to own a couple of Esprits.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And me
I always thought those
with
were cool. Yeah.
yeah. He had the 300 horsepower one, and he had one of the last 350 horsepower turbos. So yeah,
Oh, okay.
they're cool cars.
That was
And
that
I
was
have
a good car. That was a
yeah,
good
it was
car in a video game that I used to play.
Ooh.
What would that be
Gran,
then? What was it?
Gran Turismo, one of the ones when I was in
Oh,
college.
Gran
So
Turismo.
it's probably like 3 or 4 you started with. That was one of the starter cars that they would give you as a
Oh
Lotus
dear. Oh,
Esprit.
ouch.
Yeah.
That's it's cool.
Well, you graduated to like, Formula One cars and stuff like that. So it was still a pretty fun car.
Yeah.
Now, I remember playing some Gran Turismo on PS1 back in Ukraine. I had like a disc with 3 games. It's like it was
Yeah.
these bootleg discs. They give you 3 games, but they weren't fucking complete. This is what they didn't tell you. They only give you like the first freaking 3 levels, and then you get stuck and you don't know what the hell's going on. Why can't I finish the game? But hey, I just recently got the Gran Turismo 7, so I'm gonna play some.
7 is what they're up to. I haven't had a gaming console in many years, but yeah, I forget which Gran Turismo it was, but when I was in college, we used to after you leveled up your car so much in order to get like the special cars, you had to complete the endurance races, which were
Yeah.
like legit 24 hours of racing you had to do or something like that. It was insane. So my roommate and I would like take turns because our cars were so much better. Like you didn't even have to be good at it. You just had to be racing for 24 hours or 8 hours or whatever it was. So I would go to class and he would just sit there and he would race. I'd come back and then I'd race and he'd go. And because we just wanted to see what kind of freaking car we get, like, so yeah, that's how fun college was. We were really focused on education.
And was
Nice.
what was the lesson you learned from that?
Well, you had to do something to keep yourself sane, because all the education, you could go mental with all the study.
No, I learned that video games are always disappointing when you when you spend enough time and you think that you're going to get this like grandiose thing, and then it happens, and then you're like, oh, okay, now what? And that's pretty much why I stopped video games.
And you can almost, so that's it. Anyone that's into video game, and I'm a huge video game collector as well. I mean, I've got all the consoles from going back to year dot. Where's Tim gone? He's gone to flush toilet paper down the toilet again, hasn't he? God damn it!
I hope he gets arrested for that.
Okay. All right. So the thing is, when you play a video game, if you think you've achieved something, explain it to your girlfriend or to your wife or whatever, and just see the look on their face, and you go like, yeah, I've just. So, the look.
Guys,
when they go, and you know what? Do you know what? I'm gonna air my grievance, right? My now wife, when I first got introduced to her, she claimed she was a gamer. Okay. She also claimed to be into threesomes. And that wasn't true either. So she's a liar. She thought the best way to ensnare Kojak is to pretend I like video games and also into threesomes.
The old bait and switch. I've been down that road many times. Oh yeah, I'm cool with everything. Everything's cool. Yeah. Then you have that talk where it's like, okay, we're in a relationship now. It's like, oh yeah, by the way, all the stuff that I said was cool, that's no longer cool. No. Wait, what happened?
Yeah.
Anyway.
But fool me once, shame on you. Fool me 1,000 times, that's shame on me.
Being a man, I mean, yeah, it's a man's world, and there's no denying that. But at the same time, we are cursed with we're just idiots.
Absolutely.
You know,
Just
you know why men playing video games drives women insane? You guys
Yeah,
know
because
why?
we pay more attention to that than we do to. We care more about paying attention to video games than we do to our significant others.
I don't know if it's like, well, there's portion of it, yes. There is some of that attention, right? Because like women, they're all about attention. Because because men like to play video games because you're at peace, like it's perfect. Just when you just want to come down, escape the world, just have a little bit of see the reward. See double D, the reward for playing video games is not what you get at the end, right? That's kind of like the Odyssey, right? The Odyssey, the book, Odyssey. Oh, yeah, I'm in Greece. Get this, right? The Odyssey is not about getting to the end of the journey. It's the journey. That's the reward, right? The playing the game and just kind of, just being
Listen,
able
like it,
to
you
be
have a
at peace and not
you have
being hassled and nagged and fucked about and just
you say that though, but I think it's an element
yeah
of being a master of one's domain, and
yeah yeah
you feel like the world's against me, work is shit,
yes,
whatever. But in this digital world, in this environment,
you're in
I
control. Yeah,
I'm the king. I'm the superhero. I'm this, that, or the other. And then you go
right,
and
right.
ruin it. Then you go and ruin it by playing multiplayer games where you're getting schooled by 13-year-old school kids.
yeah, that's yeah.
That stuff
I
is
mean,
tough.
honestly, there's just not enough. I have that type of personality that I would just want to do really, really well at video games, which
Mm,
would then just encompass so much time. And I
yeah.
would start skipping the gym. I'd start, like being late for this. And so I
Actually,
know
gym is
myself.
like a video game. No, double D. Gym is a type of a video game. It's just the healthier for your body, actually. If any guy could choose between gym or video games, they should always choose gym. It's same thing, think about it. With video games, what do? You're like fighting someone. And what is gym? You're like, hey, you could be boxing a thing there, or you're doing reps, right? That's like doing laps around. Like when you're running,
uh,
when you're doing laps, that's literally like you're racing a video game. It's
I
the
mean,
same thing,
it's all
but it's better. It's
extracurricular.
better for
Yeah.
you.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't give it up, even though I keep breaking myself at the gym. But anyway.
Yeah, no, actually, you're doing the right thing. You're doing the better thing. PG in the chat says still right, correct, unless you play Fall Guys and you get so angry you're you're physically abused.
That's
Some
another
people,
fear is that that a controller would go through the TV or something like that, and then it would just start causing me to. I'd have to have like a whole drawer of extra controllers because I'd be breaking them all the time.
yeah, I think single player story driven games are a little bit better than some of these multiplayer nonsense because there's so many sweaty guys, because of the live streaming. There's a lot of people who are very competitive, like that's their career to compete in these online games, and they're freaking sit from sunrise till sundown. They literally go blind. Some of these people, they play 16 hours a day, and they're like, they're younger than me, and they're like, I was watching some guy, and it was really sad. He's like 28 and his eyesight is fucked. He's done.
Wow.
Yeah, because
How
it's
is
too much.
how is that different to talking about watches for 8 hours a day on the street?
No, I don't talk
And go
about
and
8
go
hours a
and
day.
go. Well,
No, but there's different focus. See on the live stream. My focus is not so engaged. But the eye strain is different, right? Here we're just kind of chilling. I'm not really so focused where my eyes are just they have to follow. But that concentration, that's what kills your eyesight. By the way, guys, let's get Double D. You want to throw out some kind of clues for the guys to try and guess what watch you got? Because Double D is here for the unboxing, everybody.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people are not gonna like it. It's I don't think, I can't say for sure because I know shockingly I don't think I've watched every episode of the Tim Wright show. So, but I don't think I don't think anyone has unboxed one of these yet. I don't think, but that doesn't mean that it hasn't happened. If it has happened, it's not very often. It's non-Rolex, easy enough to guess. Let's see. I don't want to give. There's a couple.
Let me ask you a question, Double David. Was this a planned purchase? Was this part of your watch collecting?
Yes
journey?
and no. It's a watch that I've wanted and thought about for actually years. And there was I was getting the feel because I've been in this consolidation or changing, just kind of adjusting things a little bit, and there was a little bit of a hole in the arsenal where I felt like there was something that wasn't quite being addressed as far as all my watches go, and this one scratched that itch. So when I saw one come up on, it was on European Watch Company. It was the configuration, the dial color, and everything that I would have wanted out of this watch. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but prices have come down, so it was pretty attractive as far as that goes.
So it has a dial, so it's not a skeletonized watch. It would seem.
No, not a skeletonized watch.
Okay.
My guess would be a Day-Date 36.
It's not a Rolex. So. No, this is. I'll tell you what. This occupies the same space as a Day-Date or a Datejust, really. And I'm so happy with this. My whole urge to get a Day-Date and another Datejust is kind of been quenched, I guess, as for now anyway. So we'll see.
Let's see it. Well, let's see it on the one more time on the screen there. Oh shit, that's such a good size. That's 38, right?
Yeah, 38. And the thing that you notice about this, about the 38 in this, is it looks and wears a little smaller, almost like a 36, because of how the dial isn't very big. The dial doesn't go to the edges, and I've been noticing that a lot when dials go all the way out, basically, and there's not a whole lot of bezel going on. They look so much bigger.
Yeah, I saw a Moser which had a sort of like similar size, but it was all dial, and it just looked absolutely massive. Yeah. So you're absolutely right. It's that relation, that interplay between bezel thickness and dial as well.
And the watch that I'm going to unbox is actually a good example of that, where it's a reasonable size, but it has the appearance of a bigger watch. And it also does have complications too.
It doesn't have.
Ooh. It does. It does have complications.
Does have complications. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Interesting.
2, I guess. Yeah.
2 complications. Wow.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
When I say 2 complications, I'm saying there's 3-handers, and then anything above a 3-hander is a complication. So
so dates or would be a complication, move phase. So anything that.
Speaking of complications, Daniel Katz is in the Uber.
Yes.
Hey, look at this. Fancy.
Well, I was carrying too much stuff with me as usual, and I didn't have Double D taking me anywhere, so I had to resort to an Uber. So.
Hey, Daniel, what do you think? We were actually, me and Daniel, we were talking about your salmon dial Jared Perico earlier today. Yeah.
Nice. Just really. I actually walked into a store and tried it on. Your watch. I tried it on. It did look good on me.
Yeah,
but
if you have smaller wristed people, I could not recommend it highly enough. It's
it's just really nice, but I'm not ready to give up everything for it at the moment. And it looks nice. If things change, fine, but it's actually accessible, but not for me at the moment. So
Yeah, I had some trades that I made on it, so it was
yeah.
it was an easy decision for me. It didn't there wasn't a lot of cash out of pocket for this one.
Ooh,
No,
what did you trade? What
No,
did
no,
you get rid of?
for this one.
Oh, for this one. Yeah.
For this one, I got rid of the Seamaster Diver 300 and the Santos.
and your soul.
And my soul.
Kidding.
The Santos, they actually
kidding.
they were pretty generous with the Santos. I got more for that than I thought I would.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, Santos it's like a mass-produced watch. It's like a Rolex
flip it
Submariner.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
can flip
it's a
it,
quick
yeah.
turnover.
Mhm.
Yeah, but the Jared Perigos. Look, we finally have the numbers revealed. Okay,
Oh yeah, I heard you talking about
on the
those.
Rolexes. Yeah, look at this. 414,000 the Black Submariner, 228,000 on the Hulk, right? These numbers are insane, right? There's nowhere near like the quantity of those Jared Perigos with the salmon dial, right? Like what? There's 100. What is that limited to? 100 pieces, or is it a little bit more?
I don't know that they ever released they kind of hinted that it was going to be a
Yeah.
limited run, but I don't think they ever put a number on it as far as how many.
Yeah, but Jared Perigo, what they make 15,000 watches a year.
Something like that, yeah, something like that.
There's going to be maximum 500 of those if it's not limited to like 100 pieces.
I can't imagine I'll run into somebody else with these unless it's at
Yeah.
like Watch Time New York or something like that. Yeah, and even then I'd be like, holy shit,
Yeah.
I can't believe you have one. But yeah, I like the salmon.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, the copper salmon dye. I like everything about it. It's a little funky, but still classic style, and yeah, I'm really happy with it. All right, so
Freaking sexy.
ask more questions about the unboxing.
So
I'll answer anything.
Yeah.
What do you? I mean, you got the GP there. Where do you normally wear that? Is it just social occasions, or is it just, or do you wear it? I don't know what work you do. You don't have to say. Do you wear it when you're going to work and stuff?
So this is going to get a little nerdy and inside look into my brain here, but so watches are very style oriented for me, even though I really appreciate the history and engineering and everything too. But like this one, I call this my basically, like, if I'm going to wear like a long sleeve button down shirt and roll up the sleeves, this is what the watch that I want to wear. So that's where this one fits. If I'm going to wear a polo shirt, I wear a GMT. If I'm going to wear a more dressy shirt or something, I'll go with the VC or the Breguet. And the Zenith would probably operate about the same one as this one, but it's a leather strap-ish type, a little more casual.
I understand what you're saying, but pretty well, any of those watches can serve all those particular situations.
I'm just a psychopath. Yeah, no, any one of these watches could be a daily wear that you wear with anything. It's just that I've always had to have that specific. And don't get me wrong, I'm wearing this with a T-shirt right now, so it's not like I only do that. It's just that when I buy a watch, I have a specific thing in mind that I'm going to do with it.
Is that a Lacoste T-shirt?
Yeah. They were
Very
on.
nice.
I got a bunch of them. They were on sale on Amazon.
Yeah.
Any of those T-shirts would look good on you, Tim, if you just lost a little more weight.
Ooh,
I need to lose weight so bad. This grease strip is not helping the diet.
Tim, I'm picking on you. Don't take it. I'm just picking on you.
I got to drop off
seriously.
for a minute, guys. I'll just be in the back room.
Alex, I like the image. Alex, I like the image here.
The wonky donkey.
Yeah.
Well, do you know why that is?
That's the one that roommate was talking to. Is that the one?
No, I'm actually doing a class lawsuit against Tim for his abuse to donkeys while he's on this trip.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All the
They didn't want to take me up.
There's been about 100 donkeys that have come forward and claimed, yes.
Oh my goodness.
I've been ridden hard by Tim, and he's broken my back, and hence why I'm a wonky donkey.
All right. I hear you. Okay.
I mean, do you want me to do it before he leaves, or Tim, or do you want to just keep guessing? Or
No,
what?
No,
he'll come
no,
back
it's
and
okay.
then we'll reveal it. It just goes
No,
like
it's okay.
a few
Oh, it's the
minutes.
it's the boxing match tonight. That was all.
Oh, okay.
Hang on. Yeah,
Uh,
keep going. Keep going.
But okay. Question. Double D. You bought this watch, this new watch, straight
Thank you, sir,
cash,
for
or
doing
did you
that.
trade something
For letting me
in?
do this. Thank you.
I'm not going to get into that, but
Ooh, it's
yeah,
gonna be too
there was.
revealing. No, but
Yeah,
okay. But did you trade something in?
I did trade something in. Yeah,
Ooh,
nothing
Wait a
crazy or
minute.
anything.
Did he trade in my Explorer 1 that disappeared, Tim?
did you still? It's still missing.
I
Yeah, it's still
found an
missing.
Explorer 1. It was odd, I was in Canada. I found an Explorer 1.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Damn.
Double D, what do you think about this? Like you give a watch to your family, your sister, and you know what? The thing is, this is the good sister. This is not the
Not the other one. No, no.
sister-in-law. It's not that
Yeah.
bitch.
No.
No,
Yeah.
no, no. No, I'm joking. No, look, it's family.
That's
It's
right.
tough. Some families are harder than other, but it's all family. You gotta be cool with them. But this particular family member, this is a good sister, and she genuinely says she misplaced it. I mean, what do you do?
Yeah, she
Do
put
you
it in
keep
such a safe
insisting?
place. Yeah. There's nothing you can do. He doesn't have an answer. It is what it is, right? It
I
might
mean,
still get found.
I hope so.
Yeah.
But what do you do?
You
You
can't
should
do
have put an air tag. You see it? This is not now. It's all coming together for me.
it.
Guys, you gotta have air tags for everything. When
Yeah.
I'm coming home to New York, I'm buying like 10 air tags.
You gave me one once in Vegas, Tim, I think.
I did.
Yeah,
I
that's
did
what it
give
is.
you it.
I don't know what I
You
did
should
with
have
it.
put it in the box with the watch.
No, the trouble with that AirTag, Tim, I put it in a safe place. No,
Oh
but
my
then I would have
God.
found it, right? I don't know what I did with it in the first place, so I'll have to get another one. Damn, good idea.
By the way, Jimmy, I don't remember exactly what my name on PlayStation is. I think it's Tim Wright Com. But I might be wrong. Try to look it up. I am super excited for Silent Hill. We're gonna play it on the live stream. Silent Hill 2 remake. It's gonna be so scary. Vicious game. Okay, okay. Double D. Are you going into smaller watches? Because
This one,
get
you
the,
mean it?
yeah.
Are you asking me what size this one is?
Yes, that's what I'm asking you.
It is, well, I would never buy anything over 40. So it's either 40 or under.
40 or under. Now,
He's already
just
got a
just give me
sports
your
watch. He's already got a sports watch. I think he went dressed this time. Dressed, but he'll wear it at cafes type dress, like that kind of dress watch.
That's pretty good, Daniel. That's not inaccurate. That's pretty good.
It's got two complications.
Mhm. One is a date. One is a date. One is not a date.
One is a date, and the other one is not. Ah, date. Okay, because I was thinking, whoa, hey,
Hey,
put some
tell Rumi to put
pants
some
on.
pants on.
Careful,
Jesus
Tim. That's
Christ.
Let's
dangerous.
get some pants on that kid.
Tim, careful.
Jesus
That's dangerous that you were thinking, Tim. Just saying.
Ah, let me just raise the camera like this. Um, because me and Red Shovel, when we were in Geneva, Double D, everyone is going into smaller watches. They're going into like these mini watches like that. Like I'm saying like 21. There's these guys who are wearing 21 mil watches. That's way too
Yeah.
small. That's way too
Yeah,
far. But
that's too
but I think like 36 is such a great watch. I'm thinking of getting a ladies Patek, like trading in my Maurice Grossman. I love my Maurice Grossman, but I'm thinking they had one on European Watch Company, right? That's where you got your watch, right? European.
Yep.
You said.
Yep. Yeah, actually, the
They're
last
great
two.
guys.
The L'Oreal. Yeah, they really easy to work with. I have no issues.
They're super great guys. Look at this. They got my Maurice fucking Grossman here for 30,900, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I've been thinking, like, well, what if I give them a call? Once this sells, right? Hopefully it sells for more than 31,000. But like, I could call them in and maybe get a lady size Patek Philippe trade done. What do you think? Like a lady size Patek.
I mean, it's not
Let's
bad.
see
I
it.
know. Mr. G has the smaller Patek
He's
Aquanaut, I
got
think,
a.
right?
Oh, I think he sold it.
Oh, did he? I haven't talked to him in a
I
couple
think
weeks.
he
Or no-
said he sold it.
okay.
Turn right on King Street West.
Right? Oh,
But yeah,
ooh, what the fuck?
I support the smaller watches, sure.
The fuck? Why is this one 37,000? This is ridiculous. Well, I've been thinking like getting a lady size Patek, like a really small one, like let's see, like one of the cheapy ones. These are so expensive. I don't know why. I can't find a good priced one. Let's see
So
here.
while you're scrolling, it's not really a
Yeah.
hint, but this watch
Okay.
usually I think sells on a strap, but you can get it on a bracelet. I got it on a bracelet, and I already purchased a strap to put on it. So I like it on a strap better,
Ooh.
but I wanted to have the bracelet. So.
Hey, Kleiner, Hund, are you at the Kit Kat factory?
What's up, people?
Yo, yo, yo. Hey,
Oh, wow.
Kleiner.
I'm
That's-
trying a new camera setup. I don't know how good this is.
Okay. This looks pretty
working?
interesting. Yeah, it's working. It's working really well. We can see the computer.
Yes,
It's like a first person perspective. It's almost like we're riding it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Got my Zen.
nice.
Holy
I'm
shit.
watching you.
Nice.
Zen,
Oh,
amazing.
wait, that's the live stream right there. Oh, I thought that was like a computer from, like a GPS or something. But that's the live stream. What?
I got I don't know if you can see. I got my little TFT display up there.
No, we
Yeah,
can't see
you
it.
can't.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, no, you can see it, but we can't. But this
Is
is
this
a
working or is this
really
bothering everybody? Because I don't want to bother everybody.
no. It's cool. It's cool. We're just having a discussion here. Double D got a brand new watch. It's on the bracelet, but he's saying he's putting it on the strap,
It's
and
already
it's got
on the
two
strap.
complications.
Yep, already on
Oh,
the
it's
strap.
already.
Yeah, the strap I
I
got.
hope it's a
from,
NATO.
No, not a NATO. I
Damn,
got the strap
damn
from
it.
Theo and Harris. So shout out to Theo. And
Oh,
Harris.
nice.
Oh, yeah. Christian.
Yeah.
Good guy.
I like the Harris guy. He's a really fun. He's a
I'm
fun guy
partial
to
to
be
Theo
around.
myself, but
Yeah. He actually returns my messages, Christian. Good guy.
yeah, he's a nice guy.
Oh, the camera is a little bit too low. We see the fuel tank. We
Oh,
need to
shit. Okay, give me a
raise
second.
it
I'll try to
up.
fix it.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful
cool.
view of the tank.
Yeah.
The view
I
of the
like the
tank. It's
tank.
almost as good as a picture of Tim.
This is pretty funny. We've got a motorcycle and a car view. We just need an airplane, and then we got bikes, cars, and airplanes. And the
Oh,
boat. We need a boat too.
No,
We
it's
need
like
we need Nathaniel Hannon on the yacht.
it's like the movie with John Candy. Was it Trains, Planes, and Automobiles?
Drop off on the right.
Oh, and the train as well. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll do it. Whoa,
Wait, guys.
whoa.
I gotta go.
There
Hold
we've
on, I
got
gotta go.
the box.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay.
Let me just get out of
The
the
only
car.
logo's on the top, so you can't see it.
Go, Daniel.
I'm just getting out of
Oh,
the car.
what is the box? I've never seen this type of a box.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay,
Thanks
this
for letting me
is
do a show.
oh. Daniel is like Getting out of the Uber. What? Okay, so here you go. That was the biggest hint for everybody. The brown box. What could that be? David H. Like the brown box. The brown box. I've
Thank you.
I've never had. I don't think I've ever seen. I know IWC. Those are like white boxes, black boxes, red boxes
Yeah.
from Cartier, but a brown box. Somebody help us out. It has to be like some kind of a different brand, right? This is an alternative brand, not
Little bit.
mainstream. Yeah.
Right.
Okay,
Right. Yeah.
as long
not
as
major.
it's
There's a big hint. There's a big hint I can give, but let me know when you want that, and then I'll give that.
it's a purple box
Uh,
or brown
Brown.
Let's
box.
get a super chat for the big hint. Let's get like a big hint, $20 super chat. If anybody wants a big hint, that's one way we can get some super chats on here to help the show out.
Can I?
Uh,
I'll have a
yeah,
last question. Was
Sure.
it
yes.
was it just something that was brought to your attention, Double D, or was something you were searching out? Like someone say, "Hey, I happen to get this. Are you interested?" Or
Yeah.
was it
No.
something you're?
Always had my eye on these, but then I just check the couple times a week or whatever this different sites, and I saw this one. I really like the configuration. I really like the price, and actually got it for a little bit better than even what they listed it. And that's it. So I just decided to
Okay.
pull the trigger.
Okay. I'm in the lobby, so I'm waiting with bated breath.
Okay, don't dox your lobby there. We don't want anybody following you. Just, I
Hi, roommate.
here. Hey, roommate, careful with the phone.
Okay,
She wants to
roommate.
transfer some stuff there. A Ming? No, it's not a Ming. I know what the Ming boxes look like. They look like a cigar box.
That's right.
Diviner,
And that's right.
are you familiar with the brown box?
No, and I don't think I want to
Oh,
be at the end of my time. I don't want to be put in a brown box. Yeah.
So
there's
here's
no
another.
brown
So
boxes there.
brand new. This is not. This is not discontinued. So brand new. They're currently going for, which I don't think anybody pays the MSRP on these, which is another hint, I guess. But I think 12 to 13 is the brand new price. But I would imagine that
Aha.
most people get a discount on them.
Ah, about
I think
12,000
12.
is the
I think it
price point.
depends. Yeah, it depends on if you get it on the bracelet or the strap, but I think 12-ish, something like that.
Really want to say Glashütte Original if you're talking about 13,000.
Oh, that's a possibility. Glasuda
I'll
is around
go.
that price
I'll
point.
go. I'm going to go with a reverso, but it's a real nice one. Duo face reverso. I can't remember what JLC has as far as a box is concerned. That I can't remember, but
Both
I'll go
both
with
good
JLC
guesses.
reverso.
Both good guesses. Both brands that I like.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just let me know when you
Trying to
want me
see
to.
if I
Cheers.
can fix this goddamn camera right quick.
It's all good. It's all good. We're working on it, working out the kinks. Um, any moment now. Any more hints, guys? Is it a German brand?
It is a German brand.
I wanted to say
Oh,
IWC, but he said 13,000. That's not.
it has to be Glashütte
I
then,
think
right? Because
we may have to think outside the box, LOL.
yeah, I think it's a Glashütte. If it's a
No,
Uh-oh.
it's not.
German brand, it's not. Okay. Oh, then what could it be?
Oh
Come
gosh,
on,
that I love that.
You
smart
found it?
people.
Yeah, I like that.
Hell yeah.
That's lovely.
Oh, fuck yeah. It's the Pano moon
Mm-hmm.
phase, right?
Yep.
Freaking gorgeous. Hey, you're sending it to my computer, roommate. You have to send it to the phone. Yeah.
Yeah, I told you. It's like some people like them, some people hate them. You know, Langa ripoffs, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, but yeah. So that's
Oh, congrats.
I would think
Okay, I'll
these
take it on the computer.
form of subdial designs,
Wow.
Double D, were around in as part of design in print before Lange Son got their hands on it. Never mind Glashütte. So it's
Yeah,
not
well
for those
done,
people that claim, "Oh, you
man. Well
robbed from
done.
us." No, no,
thanks.
it's
Appreciate it.
authentic.
No, I know. I'm just. That's just one of the things. I don't believe in that type of stuff. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
you know, I know the history of them, so I don't really care. But
yeah,
it's
yeah.
just that there are certain people who are just like, well, why don't you just get Lang? Well, Langas are 4 times as much, first of all.
That's right.
So
That's right.
yeah, but yeah. So it comes on the bracelet, which has
And the service on the Langa is 11,000. See, that's watch. You could only afford a service. You know, you can get you can get a panel for the price that it costs to service a Langa. Oh, and it's got the same Langa bracelet.
I guess so, yeah. But yeah, and it's got a glide lock thing going on with the
You know,
Geo is the actual button.
But I'm rather surprised that that's what it came in. That watch is really meant for a leather strap. That type of watch, I think.
I agree with you, Daniel, but the rule is
Or any better? Sorry to ask.
what's that?
it's a little bit better. Yeah, it's a little bit better.
Just
Actually, very, very cool. I like this one. Yeah,
I can get this.
when you get on the road, we'll switch back here. Yeah, this right here would be perfect. Or right here.
I
Yeah,
can
that's
get this
it.
a
That's
little
it.
higher.
Right here. Yeah,
I can get a little bit higher.
yeah, that's it. Right there. That'll be perfect. Okay. Um.
What were you saying,
Uh.
Double D? What were you saying again?
Oh, I was just saying, yeah, anytime you get a chance, if you can buy a watch on a bracelet, it's always a good idea to buy it on a bracelet and then just put it on a strap yourself.
Well, if it have
Um,
it, yeah, because then you
yeah,
can
Absolutely.
abuse the bracelet more and not the leather. The leather you can have for special occasion, but you can kind of not worry about. I'm always worried about the sweat of my arm messing up the beautiful leather strap. And I hate buying something that just goes
Yeah,
to hell because of my
it's okay. I'll
sweat.
take it
So
on the computer.
but yeah,
yeah,
so that's why I went the gray alligator from Theo and Harris.
yeah, nice.
They
He
do a
gets
really
a
good
lot
job.
of his alligators from Jean Rousseau.
Yeah,
Um,
this one, I think this one comes from it's from Italy. I don't know who makes it over there,
it's
but it's
probably Jean Rousseau.
yeah, it's
He
very
gets
nice. I
good
mean,
ones
it's
anyway. So
oh
whether
yeah,
it's
this
that
is
is yeah,
it was not cheap. I saved some of
yeah, yeah,
the discount that I got, and I bought a
yeah,
strap with it. So yeah,
yeah, yeah.
Did you tell him
so there
Tim
it is.
Wright sent you? It's for extra discount.
The first time when I talked to him about the Laureato, I did mention that they asked me how I found him, and I did mention
Oh,
you, and he was not a stranger
oh,
to the the show. So
Did he increase the price
yeah,
then?
yeah. He's been the
they
guest.
did. They almost didn't sell it to me, but
I
they
did.
were just that So I had to keep bribing them to keep talking to me.
Hey, just wait
But
until
anyway,
they start attacking him.
but I'll tell you what, I love
Wait,
the
so
movement on this. I've been
yeah,
googling it with my loop for a couple days now, and it's really well finished. Really well finished.
For real, congratulations, man. That's number one. That's really thinking outside the box. That's a real aficionado type piece. It's not something that the usual Rolex crowd would go for. But it's a fantastic watch, man. It's way
I
up there
appreciate.
on my wish list. If I could, I would type thing.
No, I appreciate. Yeah, I agree. I agree with everything you just said. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm pretty happy with it.
bring it really close to
That woman
the
I met in
camera. Really getting in there. Get
Yeah,
closer,
the camera.
closer.
You know
Yeah,
my
don't be
camera
shy.
sucks,
Yeah,
man.
just
Yeah, you know my
okay.
camera sucks.
No. Hey, okay. So it's a
we
gray
know how
dial.
wonderful that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Here, Tim. Why don't
It's
here? I'll send you some.
yeah.
Oh
Send the
yeah, send me
pictures, then
some
it'll look a
pics.
lot better. Send the pictures; they'll
Yeah,
look a lot better.
yeah.
Man.
So I'll send
Yeah.
you pictures.
Oh, one
I
second. I'll
just
be
put
right
it on
back.
the. I just put it on the strap because the strap just arrived today, so I don't have any pictures of that, but I do have pictures of it on the bracelet, which could be fun to look at.
So Double D, congratulations, by the way.
Thanks, man.
That's great. I mean, I have been looking at that watch, and I probably went through the same thought process as you did, and a lot of people will do is the inevitable comparison between that and the Lang & Son equivalent. What is? Do you know the history of that dial design? Did Glashütte come with it first, or was it?
I haven't got into that deep. I think there's a little conflicting things. I know that some people would say that, you know, anything that Lange does, you can kind of trace back to the origins when they were still, you know, the one company, the Glashütte or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really dived too deep into, you know, what everybody's been saying, but I think the argument is that the Lange design for this type of configuration was first. But
yeah, but you've got the Gerard Perregaux Laureato, and again, that too is
Hello.
Right.
We lost you there, Double D.
No, we didn't.
No?
No, he's
fine.
perfectly fine. We can see him perfectly well.
Or
So-
did I lose myself? It was me.
You might.
Okay.
I still see it. But yeah, you're absolutely right. Like, so yeah, I mean, 6 of one, half dozen the other. The Laureato came out after the Royal Oak, but before the Nautilus. So you know, like, who cares? I guess is the real answer. Like, it is whatever it is that you want it to be. This one, the craftsmanship is there. So if it was an homage by a shit brand, I wouldn't, you know, I'm not going to buy something just because it looks like something else. But
Yeah.
I really like, I don't know. It's got, I'll tell you what, it definitely has a different feel. This is my first German watch. A different feel than the Swiss made watches. A little bit weird. I don't know. You can just tell it's different.
But the bridge is still, it's hand finished in the same way that Lang & Son do theirs, or is there?
Yeah, everything's hand finished. As far as I know, there's a great video Teddy Baldessar did. He went to Geo, the factory, and watched them do the hand engraving and everything like that. So
Yeah.
I would recommend everybody, if you don't know anything about Glashütte, to watch that. It's a really good video. But yeah, Humble Pine says something. That is one thing that that Lange gets criticized for, that Glashütte, I don't know, I guess they figured it out better, is the date wheels. So it's separate date wheels, because, you know, so one, each number has its own thing, but Glashütte has them both on the same plane so that they're level to each other. Lange has them on 2 different levels, and then they put a divider in there because they want to try to, like, make it look like they're not on 2 different levels. But for whatever reason, Glashütte figured out how to keep them on the same level, and that's a criticism of Lange that I guess you could say Glashütte figured it out.
And have you tried? I mean, look, you and I'm a fan of the Laureato, and I'm quite happy to go toe to toe with anyone that would say anything derogatory about it by saying it's a Genta wannabe. You know, I think it has its own sort of, like, there's truly nothing original anyway. All watches designed around that time sort of had that sort of same look. Is there anything that you see in the Lang & Son equivalent to this one that would say it's, other than the date thing that you just described, which is interesting? Is there any obvious difference to explain the cost differential between?
I think there's a little bit more refinement. Like, I don't see Glashütte being able to make this into a 38. But I think Lange does make a 38. Is that, I think, am I correct in that? I think that they're able to. So it's more of a vibe than an actual thing you can point out. Like, you can put these next to each other. I think Watchfinder did them right next to each other, and you can either like one aesthetic or not, but they kind of look the same. But there's just I would give it to Lange and say that they're a little more refined than these.
And it's in precious Lange. They put them in the precious metal. But the thing is, Lange, they don't do their own cases. I think it's actually, I believe Glashütte makes cases for them, or some
They
company
used
that
to.
Glashütte
Yeah,
owns.
they used to. If they
Yeah.
don't, if they still don't, and I will say, and they make all this dial is made completely in house. I don't know. I don't know ins and outs of Langa enough to say what they do in house and what they don't. But this one is pretty much, I think, everything is done in house.
I
And
think
the dial.
Langenson is also in house as well.
I think so too.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, I don't know. I think it's a personal if you have the pocketbook for a Langa, you're probably going to gravitate towards that. But as far as a very similar watch from different brand with equal history, I have no complaints about how they built this watch. I think for value proposition, I mean, I got this for under 7,000.
Wow.
I believe.
Wow.
Yeah, right.
And how much would
I believe what happened was.
Sorry, Tim.
Okay, sir.
No,
go.
You continue choking on whatever it is you're doing there. So how much? So that's in stainless steel, double D. Do you,
Jesus,
and we're saying that Alongazon don't do it in stainless steel.
I guess not. Yeah, I guess that's true, Tim. They do. Do they make? They don't make anything in stainless steel, Langa? No, they do.
Lange makes few watches in stainless steel. They're super special. Like after a watchmaker was working for them for 25 years, they give them some watch there in steel. So it's very tough for them. But no, they don't. And Odyssey is like the only one that I think that they
Oh,
make
right.
in steel.
Well, I guess
Yeah,
the question will
they're
be: if you is there a version of your watch in precious metals?
No, I don't think. I don't think Glashütte does.
They do. They make
Oh, no,
the panel. Yeah, they do. They make it rose gold, of course.
Yeah.
And what's the price? Timmy, what's the price parity? The price equivalence then between
it's like 20,000. I think it's like 22 retail for the panel date rose gold with green dial.
Versus how much do Langenson do for something similar?
Oh, like 40.
And so again, the question is,
and Lange 1 is a manual wine watch, whereas the Pano moon phase is an automatic.
It's really, you see, when we talk about watches, it's like how much of the value of the watch is based on the intrinsic value of the watch, and how much of it is down just based on supply and demand. We can look. This is why I think Laureato is fantastic. I think and it's probably a little bit more expensive than it needs to be, but I think it's closer to the true value of that watch versus AP or Patek Philippe that is supply and demand. They can charge more because there are people queuing for these things, whereas the GP is a bit of a tougher sell. So I think the Glashütte versus Langenson comparison, I think is similar. People are.
The thing is, I think where they really differ is on like the super complications, right? Because the Lange, it's not like the Lange 1 from Lange, it's their base model, right? But if you want to go like super high, like for example, like a triple split, it's insane type of complication. But Lange invented that, right? So it's kind of a more Lange is more higher end brand where they can go really high with like some crazy tourbillons with the fucking perpetual tourbillon nonsense, right? But if you're staying in that kind of introductory price point with the simple complications, they're very comparable. For example, like let me show you this right here. This look at the quality here, right? This is what the Humble Pine is pointing out. It says the Geo Big Date is done better than Lange. He has the same watch with the white dial, by the way. Shout out to Humble Pine. He knows his stuff exactly. So for example, like this is the green dial It's the same one as Double D has, but this is in rose gold with the green dial. So here you can see a little bit of the finish, right? It's extremely well done.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
I've had this thing
I
under
don't
a
think
loop
the
for
Suite Original has anything. I don't think the
Mm.
Suite Original has anything to envy to
Yeah.
a
think
Lange
it
and
stands.
Zone personally. But you know,
It stands. It stands.
I'm
It stands
I'm a
up
hot
to
take
it.
kind of guy, I guess.
No, I
No,
think
no,
Kleiner. I think Kleiner. You're absolutely right.
Absolutely.
I think you're. I think I don't. I think those who know, and if anyone comes up to you and says to the contrary, they obviously don't know what they're talking about.
I would agree with everything.
Yeah,
that
I
you
think
guys
so.
just said.
I
Yeah.
agree.
And
Absolutely.
that 3/4 rotor, the way that they recessed it, like that's a very
Yeah.
difficult thing to do, to make that little track in there, and then the double
Yeah.
the double balance, whatever they're called. I don't know.
Mhm.
Everything.
Double
Get these
swan
under a
neck
loop. Yeah.
regulator.
Amazing.
There's nothing off.
I think it's a good time to sorry to interrupt. I think it's a good time to remind everybody this is CGI, none of this.
None of it's real.
It's a video game. We're just streaming Gran Turismo over here.
Yeah, nothing's happening.
Absolutely.
Nothing to see here. But yeah, like if you
Wow.
get this under a loop, there's nothing off. There's no like, oh, I see where they saved money there. I mean, it's the finishing it's impeccable. It really is.
I think it's a fantastic purchase you've made there, Double D. I
Thanks.
mean, you're really knocking out of the park. You got the Laureato, and I was looking at that Glashütte when I went to the store, and I thought, damn, that I thought it was a Lange at first. You know,
Fun, right?
because-
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Tim, I did send you some pictures to your WhatsApp.
Yeah. I'm pulling them up right now as
And you can see it
as
on the
you're-
bracelet.
as
It's
you
just
speak.
yeah. I like it on the bracelet. I love it on the strap, especially this.
strap all day. Strap
Yeah,
all day.
with the monochromatic. So that's
Yeah.
the back of mine.
Mhm. Boom. You can see a little bit of the finish there. It's got all the gold inlays. It's all, the Geneva stripes through here.
This is the speed limit, I promise. I swear, I'm a liar.
Here we go. Let me show you on the wrist. This is a classy picture right here. Classy as fuck. Boom. Look at that. Bam, look at that.
Amazing.
Yeah.
It's not a bad bracelet.
Really well
it
done.
actually is. Yeah, but it doesn't taper. It's a little clunky for what the watch is. The watch is very refined. The bracelet's a little clunky. It's just not. I'm just not a big fan. But I'm glad I got it on the bracelet. I really am. But I prefer it on the strap.
Yeah, a pin buckle especially. You got it on the pin buckle, right? Not
Well,
on
yeah,
the
it's
deployment.
it's just an aftermarket. Well, not just
Yeah.
it's an expensive aftermarket, but it's an aftermarket strap, so it's just a pin buckle.
But you the buckle is Glashütte?
No. Mm-mm. I'm gonna try to order one. I went on the site for
Oh,
Glashütte
okay.
and tried to order one, but they don't have anywhere on the site that I can find that you can just order a buckle. So I have to like call them or something, or go to a boutique, or I don't know. But they seem to make it very difficult to order, because I was just gonna order a strap from them directly, but I don't know, they seem to make it difficult.
Try checking like eBay or Chrono24 for the
I
pin
did.
buckle.
I saw them,
pin
but
buckle. Oh, yeah.
I went on. I like Theo and Harris straps. I've had one before, so I went on there just to see if they had any that I liked that would match this, and this one was perfect. So, I think it was like, it's real gray alligator. So I don't know. It's nice.
Manny says, I tried the regular Lange 1 and the Lange 1 Moonface last year at the Miami Design District. I was between the VC Corn, the Vosh, and Lange 1 for my next watch.
Ooh,
Hey,
PC
this is a
Cordovash.
great. Yeah, yeah,
That's
Cordovash. That's
sexy.
oof,
Yeah, that's my boat.
yeah,
Just so you know.
yeah. I think so too. Between those two, Cordovash, because it's a chronograph. It's the uh, uh, Geneva stamped. Was it Lemania movement? Is the same movement that's in 5070 Pateks. Cordovash, any day, every day. Uh, hey, Lange is it's really like for people who are gonna go and collect Langes deep into Langes, right? Let me show you something. Let me show you
I mean,
something, guys.
I love
Okay.
Langes. I really do. I mean, but you know, they price themselves to the point where it's just like I just can't.
Well, I mean, you can't blame them because they sell out
Okay,
before
so
they even they
100%.
sell out before they even release
Yeah,
the things. It's
absolutely.
ridiculous. So it's like they are
if
truly.
I could
If
make the
you
comparison, it's kind of like Rolex and Tudor, right? To where
Mm.
Tudor is really good value for money, and it's pretty similar in quality. To me, it feels very similar to where
Yeah,
Lange it has higher status. Obviously, costs a ton of money and everything. Glashütte it's more affordable and offers a lot of the same quality, the same benefits, and the same history. To be honest.
Dr. Bob's Dutton, $5 super chat. We need a third camera on Kleiner to capture the Doppler effect. Tim, get the camera crew out there. Whoa, we lost Kleiner. Kleiner, come back. Check this out. Okay, let me just show you this Instagram account because this is a really famous guy on IG. He's called Alange Journey. All right, this is like these mega collectors, right? Harvard graduates. Look here. See this stuff? Like, this is where Lange is shines. It's this mega complications. Like, look at this. I don't even know what the fuck this is. It's like a retro. It's a perpetual split chronograph nonsense. Okay, so you got this. Yeah, it's hardcore stuff. Then look, he's got this one, another one, right? And then he's got a third one, and he's got a minute repeater there somewhere, right? So yeah, but like as a business, they make so few of these. Yeah, look at this. That's a tourbillon right there. A Lange 1 tourbillon. Then there's this fucking thing. I don't know. Have you guys about this one? This is
I've
a
heard of it. Yeah.
regulator Portland Marine. So you see the hour subdial, how it's cut off over here. You see how it's cut off where the tourbillon cuts into the hours of the subdial. You see
Right.
it? So basically, when the hour hand comes to 7 o'clock, there's actually a little subdial that pops out and fills
Oh
out
yeah.
the blank.
Yeah, I've seen the video
Kind
for
of
that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very crazy stuff. Oh, and hey, look at this. He's got a Habring, Daniel, a Langley Journey.
Wow.
This crazy mega. By the way, he's gonna be at the watch time. Double D.
Wow.
Who? Habring or
No,
Dan?
no, no. A Langley Journey. This
Oh.
dude.
Oh, this guy. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, yeah. We'll chat with him. Okay. He doesn't like to be on camera. He doesn't like to be doxxed. He's super
Okay.
secretive, but we'll have a little chat with him. We'll tell him to bring the Habring for Daniel to watch time. But yeah, like Lange, it's like I think these two brands they used to be kind of close together. They used to work together, but then
Yeah.
during the war, Lange was on the wrong side of the wall, and the factory was shut down. So they kind of split, and now it was brought back as like a separate company. But to me, they're related because I think Glashütte. I think they make all the cases for
So what a fun
for
bag.
for
That's
the
nice bag.
Lange.
Nice idea.
Whoa. Hey, is that the girl, Daniel, that you were talking about? The lady of the night?
No, those were just nice, hardworking girls that looked like relatives of roommate. Really nice people.
Oh, okay.
The other one is not.
Hardworking
I don't
girl.
mean she's not nice, but the other one was a professional. These were just nice people.
They're professionals. Okay.
No, the other one was the
Professionals at what?
professional. I don't
Okay.
have to go into that. The one with the
Hey, Klein,
stiletto
are you
high heels was not the one I just met now. Okay.
Klein, are you okay? You're all good there? We dropped you for you dropped off for a second. No, you're good. You're good. Okay, okay. Just want to make
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
that
It's just the internet. It's just
oh,
the
okay,
internet because I'm out and about.
okay, very cool, very cool.
I'm getting.
Gray dial, 7,000. Double D, did you pay cash for that, or you said you traded something in?
Yeah, I mean, the end result ended up being that this was just under. If you take everything into consideration, this was just under 7, about maybe six and a half,
Wow.
6.5.
It's super a lot of value. It's like getting a slice of Lange for a price of less than a Rolex. You know, the finish actually, like if you think about it, right? How many other watch brands have that kind of finish for this price?
I mean,
Like,
not many. GP is probably that's kind of where you're at. Like GP and GO are, if you can get them for that price, they do a great finishing. Yeah, I recommend both
it's
of
the
them.
two, yeah, it's like the two brands right now. They give you the best value
Ross,
for
nothing but
finish.
compliments about. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, we can hear you, Daniel.
Okay,
I
I
think, hey,
lost you.
Daniel, for the price of the hub ring, you could have gotten a Glashütte.
Okay, leave me alone. So, anyways, I'm just saying, I haven't heard a bad word from the critiques from the basement dwelling journalists, and as well as the established journalists about the Glashütte original watches. They've all
Oh,
been good, you know.
good.
Mm.
Well, I'm glad people
Uh,
like it.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Shamba. Shamba Basher said congratulations. I'm just reading up the chat.
hey, shout out to Shambra.
Oh yeah, Humble Pine wants you to do a side by side with the two date windows to show why they're different or how they're different. If you
Oh,
could.
okay, okay. Let's see here.
Yeah,
Let's
Humble Pine's
do.
got one, right? He's got a
Yeah,
some iteration,
I didn't
right?
know that. Yeah,
I think.
he has
Hey,
the white dial. Yeah, the white dial one.
Yeah.
did I lose you guys again, or is my CGI broken?
No, you're
We
back.
can
Yeah, I
hear,
mean, we can hear you now.
but your CGI seems to be broken. You're not moving.
Oh, and you know
Oh
what?
shit! All right, hold on.
You know what? Get this. On the it's got a 0. Glashütte's got a 0 on the date as well. So there you can see a little bit how the scrolling works. Let me
Wait a minute.
repeat that
How? Why would
here.
they need a zero? I don't get it. Why would they need a zero?
Aesthetics,
Okay.
balancing
Okay. All right.
so that
Okay.
when it's the first, or when it first through the 10th, it doesn't just have nothing to the left of it, but it
All
doesn't.
right.
It's 6 of one, half dozen the other. It doesn't really make a difference.
Okay. Okay.
As you can see, the let's see. Can I zoom in here somehow? Come on. No, I can't
Just
zoom in.
whatever you
But
do,
if you
don't zoom
see
into my ugly face, Tim. Whatever you do.
the date wheels are on the same physical plane. Let me see if I can pull up a Lange 1. See here. Lange 1. Change. Here we go. Let's see. Now, Lange 1 has got a little pusher there for the date change. While Glashütte uses okay, here we go. Let's Try to change the date. So there you can see it now. They have these two borders separating the dates. But it's when the numbers change, the second digit kind of hides underneath the first digit. Can you see this? Actually, oh yeah. Let me see if I can get a better video. Sorry. Let's see.
Yeah, the only pusher that this one has is for the moon phase. Everything else is normal, controlled by the, crown.
It's good to have
Okay.
things that are normal.
Oh,
I'm not normal.
Normal's
What?
overrated.
Why is Daniel wearing a beanie copter hat? By the way,
I don't know.
a
It felt
great
good wearing it.
question.
It's not a beanie, whatever hat. It's what the bicyclists used to wear when they weren't wearing helmets, supposedly, like the 10-speed bicyclists. But back
Daniel,
in the day, before
there's
they
your answer,
wore,
Daniel.
huh?
Daniel, there's your answer as to why they put the 0 on. Does that not look a little odd to you when
it
they
does
just
look
have-
odd. It looks
It's a
odd.
little bit odd when there's no number in the other window.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
you see that?
Okay. Yeah.
Look here. See, 30 looks okay, and you can see there's a little bit of a shadow there on the
It's
0 because
yeah.
it's a little
It's
bit
recessed.
deep.
It's a little deeper, which is it's just their technology.
Yeah,
It's
you
what
can
they
see it.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Check.
Hey, you're back.
You're back.
Hey Ray. Hey Ray. How you doing?
All right, thanks. How's the CGI? How's the CGI?
I think look. This is
CGI is
we're giving too much headlight. We're headlining the Langenzen. It's not really a fair comparison. So I think Double D, you've done an amazing piece of business there. You got an amazing watch. I love this. I love the fact that it's got the 0. I have I have a bit of thing where I number my folders. I always have to do 0, 1, 0, 2 just to get that sort of so they're
no
ordered
shit.
correctly. Yeah. So I think it looks really good.
I have no complaints about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm happy.
And
Other than I need to get the buckle from Glashütte, which they apparently make you call them or something. I don't know.
I'm sure you'll be able to sort that out.
You have
It's
to
a
take them
spot.
out on a date.
It's probably the least shitty Swatch Group shitter watch that they do. So congratulations.
Is Glashütte is owned by Swatch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Glashütte and Breguet. Yeah, I'm deep into Swatch right now.
Wow.
And they allow their internal management to be run by those groups, right? Like
Correct.
they let
They just-
Glashütte
they-
run the show.
Swatch,
well.
much.
Swatch
Yeah.
does not give a shit about the Breguets and the Glashüttes. They're there just there as trophy
Okay.
trophy companies. So they could, like Breguet is dying on the vine. It needs to be, it needs to live a little bit more. And Glashütte is just doing its own thing.
Right.
Yeah, pretty much. Glashütte had a big win with their dive watches this year. I think those sold really well.
Mhm.
So they did pretty well there. The 7.0 series or the traditional with the tradition, I'm sorry, for Breguet is still selling pretty well. But other than those two, yeah, people don't seem to really.
Yeah,
really care
especially
about
when they have their flagship model wearing Breguet like Sean.
Oh.
Breguet,
By the way,
it's good.
So
Glashütte recently released a new the what's it called? The CQ Chrono with the big date.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, this is their latest release. Check it out right here. Can you see this? No, you guys can't see it. Let me pull it up. Boom, right there. Look at that. It's got the same. It's something different, right? It's something. They're doing something different, not following the herd with everybody else, right? You could take it or leave it. This is it's quite great because Look
I
at
would,
look at the features
would,
here.
I would
Yeah.
go for, if I was going for a chrono that was a little bit different with the white dial, I'd be glad to go through that as opposed to the Omega, as good as the Omega looks, white dial. I think the Speedy.
So
Yeah, yeah.
Double D, let me ask you the question. You were talking about when you wear the Laureato. What sort of circumstances or what type of event would you be wearing this watch? The one that you just got.
Yeah, so this one, so I have the VC Tradition, and that is like 100% dress watch. Like there's not really another situation that you would wear that to. That's like, collar shirts, all that kind of stuff. This one would be like if I'm wearing like a sports coat with like a dress shirt and jeans, maybe type of thing, where it's like a little bit casual but not quite. So it's like a dress watch that occupies that sort of vibe.
So you seem to have chosen watches to suit different scenarios rather than what I just did. What I did was just buy watches because I just like look at them and then realize I don't wear them as much as I should do because they're all competing for wrist time. So you're a bit more considered in your purchases.
I don't. That is one thing that I learned over, collecting or being a watch enthusiast for over, probably 20 years now.
Okay.
Is that when you own two watches that occupy the same space, you're gonna like one more than the other. And if you feel like you're only wearing one of them because you are neglecting it and it's out of obligation, it's like, oh, I spent a lot of money on this, I better wear it. Then you should just get rid of it. Lose money, do whatever, get something that you have a specific need for that you also love the look of, which I love the look of all of my watches. I wouldn't buy something just for the fashion of it or whatever. But at the same time, I just don't like to be in that where, and that's why I got rid of the Santos and the Diver 300. I was never wearing them because I could wear a Rolex.
There's another alternative, Double D. You can double fist like me.
You can. I choose not to look ridiculous, so I try not to.
Sorry, is the term double wrist or double fist? Because I'm pretty sure, Daniel, that means something completely different.
Every time we talk about double fisting, I'm very uncomfortable.
Well, I thought that was the term. Is it double wristing? Because that makes more sense.
Double fisting is what Daniel's going to be doing later tonight with the ladies.
Hey, do yourself a favor. Just Google double fisting. Have a good time. That's my recommendation.
So, Humble Pine has a question. Do I find the rotor a little loud? It's louder than the VC rotor. It's quieter than the Zenith rotor, so it's kind of like right in between there. But yeah, it's not as quiet as probably a Lange rotor would be or something like that. But it's not. I don't find it loud. It's not quite as quiet as some of the other ones that I have.
What does he mean by loud? Is it a unidirectional?
If you go like this, can you hear it? There's some rotors, like if I were to shake these both by my ear, the Laureato versus this, they sound about the same. The Laureato is maybe a little quieter than the 3/4 rotor on this one.
So it's not that is it a bidirectional rotor or is it unidirectional? Because
I don't know the answer to that one.
Good question, Alex.
Because on my JLC Master Ultra Thin, it's a unidirectional one, and although it charges in one direction, it has a sort of really nice bearing type noise. Really sounds really precise when it's going the other way. And I don't know whether when people say it's got a loud rotor, are they referring to that, or just how a free spinning rotor sounds like?
I think it's the free spinning thing, but I think this is a unidirectional. And maybe Humble Pine knows this if it's bidirectional. I should have looked that up, but I have no idea. It appears that it's unidirectional because I think it flows freer in one direction more than the other.
And I think nothing is louder than a Valjoux. So this would be a lot quieter than the Valjoux, right?
Yeah, 558 or whatever they are. Those are loud. Those sound like a helicopter taking off.
Okay.
I guess it's one person's loud rotor is another person's enjoyment of precision engineering. Because I mean, some people don't like the JLC movement for that reason. Some people, I take great pleasure in hearing that sort of precision bearing noise, or feeling it really more than hearing it.
Guys, I'm gonna go because I gotta just tune out, read a book or something. I'm on YouTube.
Daniel, we got like 5 more minutes here because
okay.
I also it's 1 a.m. over here and we got an early start tomorrow. I'm waking up at like 7 to get the last day of Greece done. We want to.
Do I need to wake you up, Tim? Do I need to wake you up?
Yeah, can you call me, Daniel? Can you call me when it's 4 o'clock your time to wake me up over here?
No, I better not.
I would really appreciate it.
Yeah, sure.
No, come on, Daniel, please. Just do a wake up call for me.
Right.
But hey, huge shout out to Double D on another excellent addition to his watch collection. This is a great piece. I hope you bring this with you to the watch time.
I will.
Yeah,
I'll bring this.
Oh
one.
man,
you and I will talk. I'll bring a roll, and you just tell me which ones you want me to bring, and we'll talk about it. But I was planning on this one, but we'll see.
Yeah, I promise.
Congrats again, Double D. That's an amazing watch, man. Amazing purchase.
Thanks, Kleiner. Appreciate that.
Are you bringing Double D? You're not coming to LA though, are you?
No, I'm not coming to LA.
Okay,
maybe.
Then that's good because I won't steal your watches then.
No. It's not stealing. It's giving it for safekeeping and then forgetting where it's located.
Right, and then forgetting where
it's so safe. Nobody can find it. Even I can't find it.
That's right.
Also, huge shout out to Kleiner. Love the new camera angle. Look at this. What? If
Crazy.
we can,
CGI, baby.
Look at this beautiful. Yo, we nailed it. We nailed the view angle. Yo, this you can't get better than this.
Kleiner, how
far?
On a
second, let me do a pull right quick.
Oh, now he's moving. What's that? About 90? He's going what? 100?
He's going 190, Daniel.
What was he? Damn.
No. No. It's hidden. The speed is hidden.
I hear Bert.
Is
yeah, that's the speed limit. That's the speed limit.
Yes, we're going exactly like 4 miles.
Exactly whatever the speed limit is.
Legal.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how far is Kleiner going while we were on? How far has Kleiner been going? Like how far? What's the distance, Kleiner?
I'm just driving around. It's been like 34 miles.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I'm just putt-putting around. When I want to go home, I'm just going to plug it into GPS and go home.
Nice.
Very nice. Good to see it, Kleiner, back on the motorcycle,
Tim,
tearing up the streets.
Thanks for having me on, Tim. Appreciate you, brother.
Okay, Tim. Great. Tim, have you seen what Humble Pine just said there?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. What do you think?
It actually does bother me as well. I agree with Humble Pine. The way that Tim Massa changes the date by basically putting the pressure on the crown from one side instead of just using 2 fingers and just scrolling it. See, he's just like rolling the index finger up the crown and cycles through the day.
Is it because he's got big fingers, Tim, or he's just rushing through a bunch of watches that he's doing quick interviews of, and that's his way of just doing it quickly? I'm not really defending it.
No, I wouldn't be doing it this way. Okay. I don't recommend doing it this way. And Double D, hopefully you're not gonna set the date on your watch the way Tim Massa is showing, right? Don't use Tim Massa as your role model in setting the date on
Tim
your
Musso,
watch.
not my role model. Okay, I'll try not to make Tim Musso my role. No, I'm pretty gentle with my watches when I set them. So.
I'm pretty gentle with that woman with the stilettos and long legs.
Be gentle. And Kojak is very gentle with the toilet paper. Yo, guys, we got a fantastic show today. I wasn't able to go through all the prices, not the prices, but through all the release numbers. We're going to continue this tomorrow, all right? I just revealed, let me see here. Let me just put these figures, screenshot this for yourself, guys. This is devastating news. There is.
Oh, he's got the same bike. He's got the same bike. Oh shit.
Put it on the screen here.
See it, though. You gotta put
What's
the
going
camera
on?
down.
You can't see it, but
my bad.
hey, just
What's
right
the
there.
bad news?
Remember, guys, there are exactly 228,710 Hulks and 414,905 Black Dial Submariners. But hey, if you look down over here, there's like some kind of a secret Submariner reference 116649 EMBR. That's with green sapphires and diamonds in the bracelet. There's only 51 of those. If you can afford it, you can get yourself one of these. That could be pretty cool. What do you think? No, it's too flashy.
I mean, it's pretty. It's not for me, but it's pretty.
It's only 51. What do you think? Is that limited? I think for Rolex, that's freaking rare, right?
Since 2010, that's like less than 5 a year.
Yeah, pretty good. Those are good numbers. If you can get one,
Okay.
get it.
Okay.
All right, guys. Great show. If you enjoyed it, make sure to upvote before you leave. Please hit the upvote button. I would really appreciate it. Leave me a comment after the show, and we'll be back tomorrow to see the rest of the Submariners. We're going to reveal all of them. The reveal show is going to be tomorrow. Time out. Guys, let's do a wine and watches. Double D, you got time tomorrow for wine and watches? You got a bottle?
I got some stuff going on, but depends on what time I get home. If I'm home, then yeah, I'll be on. So,
yeah, same time as today. Would you be able? Send me a text if you can. Send me a text. No pressure. No pressure, guys. Time out. See you.